you reign!
This is the D-Generation cliX podcast with your hosts,
Who is Ravage?
Ryan Ruckman,
Ravage!
Hand me that bottle cap.
Miles Kane,
Hand me that paper clip. Grab that twine. Gun wrapper.
Daniel Schwab,
We
best friends, Asgard to Mouth, and Pete.
Cause I'm just me.
Welcome back to the D-Generation cliX podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, and with me, as always, are Miles and Pete. Miles, what's new with you?
Nothing. I got back from California. Had to do a few things for my aunt by rebuilding her fence. Was a few slats short, so have to go back down there to finish it. And then, hey, I played a weekly event this week, yesterday, so that was fun. I haven't done that in years.
Yeah, you did. How did that go?
Me and Pete went 3-0. I mean, I thought we did pretty good. I mean, especially if we were playing, it was a casual team. So, I mean, my rolls were lucky.
And you were there in person, right?
Yes. And no, I was there virtually
But
through an
also
iPad.
no.
The virtual Miles was there.
How many times did you hit that impervious, supposedly, in super senses?
I was honest. I showed the rolls.
Just
Don't get salty that you missed your rolls. I probed you into a hit. I missed my attacks.
Okay. Pete, how's your life?
It was casual.
Nope, we're gonna go on to Pete now.
Lots of accusations here of Miles' integrity when he was clearly on camera the whole time doing it. It was good. Got to play with Miles. Super casual Monday. Super casual team. Nothing to see here.
I'll talk about our team that I played with Oliver when I do Ollie's segments in a little bit here. But we had a quieter weekend, but we're ramping up here to a ton of cliX events, so I'm glad to enjoy some of the quiet time. We do have cliX Mania at Adepticon. It's a 4-day event running Thursday, March 26th through Sunday, March 29th. Come on out. It's at Milwaukee at the Baird Center. Pete, will you be there?
I will be there.
Miles, are you attending?
Yeah, it's either be there or be square, and I'm just, I'm not really a square kind of guy, so yeah, I'll be there.
Great. Well, 100% of the people on this podcast will be at cliX Mania. So why don't you join us? So Pulp has been getting talked about a ton the last couple weeks, and we have a bunch of upcoming events that are going to try and push it. We have the Icy Regionals, the Champion cliX Open main event has a Silver Pulp event, and cliX Mania at Adepticon are all going to have some sort of Silver Pulp. The next episodes, we're going to do kind of a deep dive into Pulp. This episode, we're going to go over all of the modern sets. So Icy Regionals and the CCO main event, they are running 400 points, and 200 does have to be silver. cliX Mania, we are not doing a floor, so your 400 points can come from any silver legal sets. All right, Ollie's back. Ollie, how's it going?
Good.
So this Monday we did a little trial run for our duos event, right? That we're running at Adepticon.
We're not going to be able to play, right?
Nope, you have school and I will be running the event. So we're not going to be able to play it. So we kind of just built a fun team that we could play, right? So we went with a warrior theme. What was on your team?
I played Lino with the +1 longsword. I played the starter set Thor that does 2 damage pulse wave. The 50-point one was Stormbreaker. Then I did the 30-point War Machine because he's awesome. And then on War Machine I had Osher. Then I had Fortify and Spectral Armor.
And the combo with that was that War Machine, he would be able to have Oster on him.
So, yeah, he could heal.
Well, he could heal anyone he wanted, yeah, if he
Yeah.
healed, because he can heal without range or line of fire if he's on a theme. So he was able to perplex or prob from across the map, and then they would be able to heal, which was kind of a neat little trick.
It's really good.
And then I played the Hercules from the new Iconic set, put Avatar of Animal Man on him, and then Blade, the non-prime with the Destroyer armor, Etrigan with Universal Weapon. And then on the sideline was To Me My Hammer, Resolve the Green, Animal Man, and then the Prime Blade. So I was hoping that I could get a KO with Blade and then bring in the Prime Blade and then To Me My Hammer, the Destroyer armor on the Prime Blade. But Blade is just way too slow with his 3 charge. So it didn't really happen, did it? Yeah. So
That's why he's better at full, but we didn't have enough points because people only had 200 points.
I could have just played the Prime Blade straight out too.
But then we wouldn't be a theme.
Correct. I could not have been a theme then. So he loses the warrior keyword on his Prime. But it was still a fun event, right? You like playing that?
I like Lino was very fun to play. I like how he can claw shield grapple.
I know that was
It's
what
like-
you kept saying every single time,
Claw
right?
shield grapple, claw shield grapple, claw shield grapple.
I'm going to claw shield grapple down here. I'm going to claw shield grapple up here. And then he had what? He was a 13 for 5 at least. So
Yeah.
he hit a bunch with
And
his
then War
longsword.
Machine comes and then perplexes his defense or attack up, and then he perplexes the other one.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good team. I liked your
He's a
team.
printed 19, which is awesome, and he's my leadership. So
I don't think he got KO'd once, right? Thor did, though?
yeah,
I think
Thor,
that's it.
Thor died. Thor, he was fine. Thor didn't pull any pulse waves off. I think he pulled like 1.
You did have a couple questions this
Ooh,
week,
yay.
Ali. So
I never normally get questions.
you don't. Would you like more questions from people?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So Brandon Michael Bruner wants to know, what is Oliver's favorite Pokemon?
I have 2 favorite Pokemon. It's Inteleon and Blastoise.
For people that don't know Inteleon, do you want to tell them about him?
He's a starter Pokemon from the Gal. So he's the max evolution of a starter Pokemon from the Galar region named Sobel. Sobel transforms into Drizzle, and that Drizzle evolves into Inteleon.
And that was your first starter, right? Was
Yep.
him? Yeah, that's
Drizzle.
who you chose.
I love water Pokemon. I feel like water Pokemon don't see that much play.
Yeah. So if you were a Pokemon trainer, you'd be a water trainer, like Misty?
Yeah. But I'd be better than her.
You would, because you wouldn't have a stupid Staryu or Starmie.
Yeah. I'd have Blastoise and Inteleon, Squirtle, and all that stuff. All the good Pokemon.
All the good waters. Would you teach them all, what is it, Hydro Pump?
Yeah, Hydro Pump.
Is that the best water move still?
I think it's still it's Liquidation.
Is the better one now? I think that's a newer one then, because I haven't heard of that one.
It's where you just like blast a ton of you just blast them with water, but you don't actually blast them. It just like makes a ton of water barks, and it's kind of like an explosion goes on their body.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a kill effect, but it's not a kill effect.
All right, then we have Mark Bird, who asks, who would be his suggestions as great damage dealers in Pulp?
Oh, it has to be Deathstroke. He's awesome.
Deathstroke?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, Deathstroke is banned in Pulp, so yeah. It's just going to have to probably be the monthly games that you get to play him in.
Monthly games. Da-da-da-da.
Do you have any other ones?
Like Arcalo, he's really good.
You like him too, right? Yeah. You don't get to give him the long sword, but he still gets to fly across the map, right? And hit for 4.
Yep.
Bringing him power with you. He's for 5. All right. Anything else you want to say, bud?
I had fun
With what?
with my team and on the podcast.
Oh, already? Okay. All right. Well,
See
we
you
will
later.
see you next week. All right. Bye.
Oh, we'll take you high, take you low. And now this gonna feel the flow.
All right, starting with the commons in Masters of Time, which is the oldest modern set. What do you see, Pete?
In the commons, I think Batman Swap has a place for sure in Silver Pulp and Pulp. Animal Man's really a great attacker at 60 points, but it's not the Animal Man you think because he's not playable in Pulp. Detective Chimp, like Mr. Mind, he's just great for the points. That's pretty much it for me in the uncommons or commons.
Yeah, since
You know who's not good still?
Who's that?
Daxamite.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Daxamite sucks.
that Kryptonian
Yeah,
you
he's
can
terrible.
get right out
Don't
of
play
here.
him.
Yep. See you later.
Yeah, just getting rocked off the board.
Do you know who else isn't great? Is the 85-point Superman that's also a Kryptonian right below Daxamite.
But he has prob and defend.
He sure does. For 85 points, doing 3 damage.
That's something you can do.
You know who else has defend for 50 points?
Who?
We'll go over him later.
All right. The Batman swap, you're missing. Who are you losing? Just the futuristic.
You
one,
don't get
right?
Omega.
Omega.
Batman.
That's it, right?
Yeah, Omega Batman, and then the
The play at home one or whatever it is.
the other one that
Release
lets
day?
you just play at home one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, how many swap ones are there? There's the common.
There's
is
2 rares and 2
two
uncommon.
uncommons, and you can have. They talked about the sideline for Silver Pulp. They're probably running the same thing where you have to split it, right, for them.
It's same, yeah. Yeah, and with no floor art, yeah, there won't
So
be.
you'd still have to pick one on your main force and at most 4 on your sideline. So you'd have to have one sit out still, right? You have the common, so that's 5. No, you could have. You could play them all if you wanted,
Your
right?
entire side, yeah.
That is legal if you want.
Yeah,
to do
you should
that.
have 8
Yep.
sideline. Yeah, if you want to do that.
Yeah, but half of them are going to have to be silver, so that's all of your modern points if you play all of them. But having the utility of
Well,
that
and there's
in
not a
Pulp-
lot of side. Yeah, it's not really a lot of sideline active in Pulp for modern.
not modern side, no. But if you do want to do that, that's going to eat up all your spots. Velociraptor's too overcosted. I thought Deadman was actually pretty good when we were playing him in sealed.
He's a piece that I think could be a sleeper. That 12 attack is huge.
With precision strike, because there's going to be a ton of super senses. You got the mystics, which is way stronger in Pulp, and he moves through characters blocking and elevated. Shape change super senses. Yeah, so I think that this is actually a potential one. His best keyword is probably mystical. It's Justice League, Dark Sentinel of Magic, 7 soldiers and mystical.
I think Justice League. Yeah, Justice League and Mystical. I think Justice League actually, with the JLU, especially in Silver, you have JLU that can really get a good Justice League team.
Between Masters of Time and Lantern Legacy, I think it's gotten a lot stronger too. So I think, he's definitely a piece that could be worth looking at. Animal Man, I think you really just need an outwit so you can make sure you can hit that 12 for 5, right? 60 points, it's a nice hit for Pulp, but 60 points still seems pretty steep.
It does. I do like. I know it brings his cost to 80, but I do like playing him with the Night Nurse because characters that share a keyword that are adjacent can reduce pin, and he has flying, so you can just fly with him carrying
That's
her.
good. Yeah, that was Wheels of Vengeance, right?
Yeah.
What was the trick that somebody was doing during States that was really good? Same trick, different character. Still with Night Nurse though.
That was Josiah X.
Yes, that was an awesome trick.
Yes.
But he's a prime, right? So you can't play him in this.
Yeah.
Detective Chimp is basically 35-point perplex outwit that has mystics. Mr. Mind was the 8-range mind control with outwit, right? That is solid.
Yes.
I think we'll probably come back to it, but animal and monster keywords.
Yeah. I mean, there's tons of monsters. I mean, we have a figure coming up that's potentially one of the best pieces of modern for Pulp with Archillo. So, he's monster.
Oh yeah, and not in this set though.
No. So, yeah, and a set coming up later. Yeah.
Booster Gold. I was not a big fan of this Booster Gold in Sealed. I think both point lines are overcosted. No move and attack on the low. He does have a team up card.
Well, so yeah, so
What? No.
you're gonna look at him. Yeah, but
And
he has Force Blast, Pulse Wave,
then
and
go to
there's
the next
just way
person.
better options.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean, he's not even good for the points.
he's not. We are allowing team up cards at cliX Mania, so there's no alternate cards. And what was the other thing?
Figure over 150 points.
Yeah, there's another card though. What is it? It's team up cards. There's alternate cards, and there's something else, isn't there?
No, pretty sure those are the only two.
I thought there was something.
Legacy cards.
Yes, legacy cards. No legacy cards. No alternate cards like the ones from X-Men 97, but we are allowing team-up cards. But does this one make him playable at cliX Mania?
No,
Okay.
no.
Jenny Hex is Blades from Range. No. Prehistoric Warrior. 25. He's not bad. Brute past Warrior.
No, he has.
For 25
Well, so he's got
points?
that brute keyword.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
got the
brute
brute
for
keyword.
25 points
dial.
and power. It's only a 6 charge, but he's not terrible filler for a brute.
No, when you
team
look at
with empower.
when you're looking at figures that point cost, he's got 5 clicks. Like that's a pretty deep dial with a reducer to start.
Yeah, well worth
So
it. League Assassin, just starting off with stealth, 25 points, 4 clicks, probably not worth it. Easy Company Soldier. I think you remember this for some of the other pieces that we'll go over, but you're never just putting this guy on your team, right?
no,
What's the name of the guy in here? I can't even remember his name. Rock, right? Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock. Yeah,
He works with all of them with the Formidable Resolve. So what does this one do? Free remove a Formidable Resolve token to modify Easy Company Soldiers' combat values by +1 until your next turn. So he'd be an 11 for 3. But he's really just a 20-point soldier that'll work with other pieces.
Yeah.
Now, the Blackhawk pilot, I think this one is good. She was great in Sealed.
yes,
So she has that Formidable Resolve also. It's all the same, right? When a friendly character with the soldier keyword is KO'd by an opposing effect, give Blackhawk pilot a Formidable Resolve token. And so that triggers, if you play multiple of these, it triggers on everyone, right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's also TK on Soldier, which is the biggest thing.
Yes, it's
And
30 points for
enhancement,
TK Soldier with enhancement, and then what is it? When Blackhawk pilot uses it, modify the attacking character's attack +1 if they have the vehicle keyword. That probably won't come into play as much. But 30 point, she flies too, though.
I mean,
So,
I think you gotta remember Wheels of Vengeance had those 1x2s that all have vehicle. There's plenty of like orb. You know.
yeah,
orbs
but
can
he's
be
not
seen
usually
play.
doing enhancement, though, right?
No, we are attacking them. Oh, if the attacking characters attack +1 if they have the vehicle keyword. Oh, okay. I thought when you get +1 attack if they had against it.
Yeah, I think most of the vehicles are close attacks, but it might come into play.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I
worth
was
noting.
I was reading it when you attack a character with a vehicle keyword. I misread it.
Time Trapper, deep dial for 100 points, but I never saw this thing to pay off, right?
No, not even BRs.
No.
It just yeah.
And
just better.
No Superman, no Dexamite. What does that first Batman even offer? It's Empower and
He gets
He's a
they get like +1 attack if he didn't start on the map.
he's a nice little close attacking piece.
okay. Gives you
7 clicks
exploit.
for 60 points. Exploit. Yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much gives them the blue ring. If he comes on the map, he's essentially the blue ring because he has Empower and then adjacent friendly characters modify attack +1 until your next turn.
What about the quick draw Batman? This is 5-range pen side that sees through hindering. I think you just easily pack these on. Do they all share? No, they have some different keywords. Like the next one has brute.
Well, and you also swap him in, you get a free attack that turn. So
This has got to be
not
one
bad.
of the top mechanics going into Pulp, right?
Yeah, because it was doing well in Modern
Yeah, just constructed.
pre-rotation.
And then the one wearing the bat suit. What is this one?
The Redman Halloween costume.
Yeah. Bat Redman.
So you switch into him. He has a flurry 12 attack, and then if Batman didn't begin a turn on the map, you can generate a smoke train for free. I think the cool thing is that you actually
Steal
get
energy.
your free actions in Pulp, which is cool, right? You can actually plan on playing the characters that you brought. So that's kind of neat. What about the Wonder Woman?
Her team up card is something that needs to be looked at when building a team.
Is the other one?
I don't think you play her without it.
Oh, 120 points though. Would you play
Yeah,
her
you
at
play her at
120? Okay, yeah. What does the team up card do?
So, well, I guess you could play a non-team up. The team up card is if Wonder Woman is part of the listed theme team, Justice League or Justice League Dark, friendly characters have Safeguard Mystics. And then if she's part of a Justice League theme team, friendly characters have Wonder Woman TA. So, but the Justice League is going to give everyone Safeguard Mystics. We know how powerful Mystics is. I think even with our team up card, I was misreading it. I think she's playable. Friendly characters with the mystical keyword getting JLA is huge because we know the problem in Pulp with a lot of these lower rarity figures is their attack.
Yeah.
And so now you're going to be able to bump up their attack by +1. But the team up card isn't nothing to be scoffed at because Safeguard Mystics is huge.
Mystics is insanely overpowered in Pulp. So yeah, giving everyone on your team mystical, you have to be either Justice League or Justice League Dark. You're probably not making a Justice League Dark Pulp team, but Justice League we talked about earlier.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and it seems like the only figures with Justice League Dark in Pulp, Silver Pulp, is Detective Chimp, Deadman, Wonder Woman, Dr. Fate, Zatanna, Etrigan. That's all your only options.
Probably not.
And then obviously you have keyword cheaters. You know, there's a few Spider-Mans, and there's Nort, but I don't think it's worth it. It's because, yeah, sure, you get Safeguard Mystics, but, like, what's your team really doing?
Right.
But I think there's a place for her without the team-up card. That handing out JLA is huge.
Yeah, and then you can build a mystical theme team also with that because you're probably not doing that with the team-up card. But team-up card's only going to be legal at cliX Mania anyway, so most events, especially like the Icy Regionals, you're looking at giving everyone JLA on a mystical team, which I think is great. So for 50 points, it's probably fine. She doesn't have leadership traded, though, does she? No, she does not. She does an 18 defend.
Yeah, but she also has to where she can protect someone. Because the once per turn when a standard friendly character within 4 squares that shares a keyword is attacked, you choose to place a Wonder Woman and the friendly character in each other's squares. So she becomes a target. So
she's only got super
it's a nice little
on
protection.
a 6 though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
at some point you probably don't care about her anymore, right? But that would if she goes, you do lose the JLA.
Yes, but you also got to look at it too that she does have a reducer, and so you're able to protect your support. So if somebody's only dealing 2 damage to your support or 3, okay, whatever. I'll send Wonder Woman to take the 1 damage to protect my support.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it. She's worth the 50 points. She got Warrior too. Did she have it on the other team up card? I missed that. So yeah, it's Deity, Mystical, and Warrior. Amazon, Justice League. Keywords are great.
Yeah, but you only get the team up card. So the team up is Justice League Dark.
Yeah, that's why I totally missed the keywords. I don't want to focus on the team up cards too much because it's only legal at our event, but I think it's still worth just noting like we did. But
Yeah, I just misread it. For some reason, I thought it was a mystical team up card to give JLA. I didn't realize she just did that, just blanket.
anyway, yeah, so that's great because mystical is going to be a top keyword going into this for sure. This Dr. Fate, 50-point TK and prob. He can generate other ones that you don't score. What does he have to do?
Yeah.
Succeeds on either
That's
shape
just-
change or super senses. Oh, so he's got some rollouts.
Yeah.
Would you guys pay 50 points for that? Future Mystical Past in Pulp?
So I'd probably go unthemed because we do have a Miles Morales that just gives out adjacent friendly characters to get the Spider-Man TA. So now he's a 4 through 6 senses.
Okay. TK and
I think,
prob. It's
yeah.
probably worth it, right? And then if you start making those guys for hitting shape changes, super senses, you're getting an enhancement.
Yeah, and they also have Mystics. Yeah, that's
Never saw play in regular or constructed, but I think, yeah, Pulp, you can find a place for this guy.
absolutely.
Zatanna is terrible, right? Never, ever reach for her.
No, I mean I know she is a pickup power, but there's just so many better pickup powers in Silver Pulp.
Not worth it.
For 5 less points, you get Franklin Richards.
Yeah. Supernova, no. Red Arrow I thought was pretty cool when we played her in Sealed. Adjacent friendly characters with the marksman keyword have an extra bolt.
That is yes, and I'm trying to think. I thought there was a person that handed out the marksman keyword, but that might just be the. I think that.
I don't think so.
Legacy, or is that
just
no,
started
quick
in
draw trade.
that just started in
Yeah.
next phase, I think, right? That keyword.
Yeah, it was the Wonder Woman that hands it out, but she's legacy,
Oh, okay.
so it's not worth it.
But for 50 points, she's 6 clicks and starts the running shot, precision strike, enhancement, 3 damage, 5 range, 2 bolts, and shoots through characters. And we'll talk about the. Oh, you know what's worth doing? I think is making a marksman team down the road here, because there's that Green Arrow, and there's a bunch of really good marksmans. Miles, do you still like Beast Boy?
I do. I think so. We have 2 other Beast Boys with this same trait, so you can throw them on your sideline from Lantern Legacy.
And you're not losing
And it
anything from super rares or chases or anything, right? Just the legacy from Lantern.
Well, and the T-Rex, but I think
yeah.
that's fine. He also has the Outsiders team ability, which that's a really good team ability, but he's a great attacker.
Bringing outsiders is huge, though.
Yeah.
And team player. It's the dog and the dolphin, right? And the dolphin gives
Yes,
shape change,
yeah.
right?
Yes, friendly characters within range or within 4 squares can use shape change. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Beast Boy combo for sure. Then. Wonder if there's something with animal. Pete, are you a big fan of cinnamon?
No. I mean, for 45 points, it's not. There's worse options. Now, she does have a team-up card.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's doing.
It is.
So-
If you play her, yeah, absolutely, because it's the quick draw trait is that whoever had the quick draw trait hits with an attack, if it was during your first action this turn after resolutions, you remove an action token from them. But her team-up card says if all friendly characters have the quick draw trait, they can use it even if the attack wasn't during your first action of the turn. So you can do marksman, and get all these quick draw. I don't know if there's enough in Pulp for that with the quick draw trait, because I know what we do have the Sheriff Deadpool, but I don't know if there's enough for 400 points.
Probably not.
But Nighthawk, so the interesting thing, it says Nighthawk. In Silver Pulp, there's some Marvel figures named Nighthawk. So you loophole.
Is there in silver? There's a silver piece?
Avengers Defenders. Yeah, Avengers Defenders War.
Okay, well, have to go over that another time then. Anthro's big thing is attacking giants and colossals. Since they 2x2s are not legal, probably not running into that. Otherwise, he's 55 point support.
He's leadership and support too, yeah.
4 damage on top.
He also he's brute. We know how good, and his team up card is for a brute team. I'm trying to think if there's if you're looking at giants or colossals in the pulp format, and right off the bat, one that comes up to mind is a sleeper piece in the set coming up. Groot. I think Guardians of the Galaxy with that Groot that can charge full speed. I wouldn't be surprised to be seeing him. I mean, it's not going to be very many, but
not enough to play.
He's
Panthro.
a decent attacker.
Nah.
No.
Even when Kongs were everywhere and people tried to play this guy, it didn't work. He's not going to be worth it in pulp.
Well, no, not in a format where Kong is legal. Absolutely not. If he's going to shine, it's going to be in this format where you can get away with it.
Where there's no giants or colossals to hit.
Well, no, there's like I said, there's still some, but they're not. We'll see if they see a lot of play.
Trash.
Yeah.
Anthro's not going to see any play.
He's good for his points.
He is not good.
He's
for his
6'11".
points.
He absolutely is.
His cool thing isn't going to matter. There's one giant in
brute.
pulp, whatever.
It's fine. He's a brute.
All right. Well, from now on, every time we see a giant or a colossal, we'll reference Anthro. So, spoiler alert, it won't be that frequently. What about Talia Al Ghul?
Finally, it's his time to shine. No.
Right.
Miles, don't even try to polish this turd.
I don't know if it's hard because I don't know if he's going to take Simon Garth's spot.
Talia's not great, right?
Well, I mean, so she does have Assassin but
so
the
many
problem
other
is
better
that her
ones.
trait, I understand. The problem with her trait is that she gets cool things for everything but Assassins. So it's not worth it.
Yeah, she just doesn't work. The Sergeant Rock.
If you want to build,
huh?
Okay, I'm gonna try to polish the turd.
Come on.
I guess if you want to build a Batman theme team, she gets support on Batman theme team for 35 points.
There's got to be a better
Besides
Batman piece, like an Alfred or something that gives you support for cheaper, right?
I can't. I don't know. I can't think of one. I can
In
look.
pulp,
real quick while we're
it's
talking.
tough. Yeah, that's yeah.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for that because I don't think it's going to be too hard.
Uncommon. Nope, the Alfreds don't have support until the last click.
Well, good. Just hit him down a little bit. Mastermind to him. Stupid old guys.
I like it. Yeah.
What about the Sergeant Rock, though? I thought he was kind of neat when we were doing the set review. He can just generate stuff. So he's 55-point leadership for Past or Soldier. He gets the Formidable Resolve tokens. And what is it? If Sergeant Rock has one, the first time he would be KO'd, instead remove all of his Formidable Resolve tokens and turn him to his last non-KO click, then heal him 1 click for every token removed this way. And that's Protected Pulse Wave. So every time a soldier's KO'd, he gets one of those. So you could easily have a bunch of low-pointed soldiers, and this guy's really hard to put down. That's your leadership.
Yeah, and the ones he generates on click 5 are not scored. So.
And then, what is it? So, is it range and line of fire? Then, oh, you have to generate, or you have to take off the Formidable Resolve tokens to do that, though.
Yeah, he power just generates them. And it does.
Oh no! So
really get insane.
So wait, it's a power action. You generate a 012 easy company soldier on click 5 within range and line of fire. So they're not even adjacent. So that right there, being able to just tie somebody up is huge.
Yeah,
His
he can
range
just
is
make. That's what I
4.
mean. He makes one. He only removes the tokens to generate a second one.
Yes.
Or whatever. Yeah. So you just take a power and just generate the soldier on click 5, and he's not even scored. And I mean,
you can give him up to a 7 range too if you put him next to some shield agents.
Well, those easy company soldiers for 0 points are a 2, 11, 14, 1 with sidestep psychic blast. Whatever. You know, it's like there's 0 points. So they're essentially a POG that's 4 range, sidestep, and you're going to hit him 11 for 1.
Yeah, see, this is something that's for sure worth playing. This is your, soldier or past. And then Clix Mania allows team-up cards. What is his? If Sergeant Rock's part of a soldier themed team, friendly characters with a formidable resolve trait have this character starts the game with a formidable resolve token. That's pretty cool.
So that includes
Him.
the easy company soldiers he generates, and so you just remove theirs instantly, and they modify their combat values by +1. So now there'll be a 12 attack, 2 damage psychic blast with 5 range.
Oh, that's great.
Because for 0 points.
Yeah, that's an easy play on a soldier team.
Yeah, so you're just gonna leave Sergeant Rock out of the way, and he's just he plays like a Nick Fury should.
Yes.
Dare I say? Because Nick Fury sends out shield agents like they're candy. So
This Sergeant Rock is better than the super rare Nick Fury that we just got from Strange Tales.
yes.
I remember Lady Blackhawk being pretty bad, right? Best is 35 point perplex.
Yeah.
Now this Hal Jordan, 40 point prob, phasing. He's got TK and enhancement.
He's also
Lantern
bringing,
TA.
and he also brings hyper time. I mean, now I know it can't be copied, but the Green Lantern TA is huge.
Is he worth 40 points for Green Lantern TA,
I would,
TK, and enhancement?
I think so. Because the only other Hal Jordan I would really play would be the Blue Lantern Hal, and he doesn't have the Green Lantern team ability. So I think he's great for 40 points.
Never 70 for running shot Pensai, right? There's got to be better silver pieces that do that for less.
Yeah, there's also a better silver piece that brings the Green Lantern TA for 10 less points.
Yeah, I don't think I'm sold on this guy. What about the Kryptonian Superboy?
You know what's really cool is that if you play him at 40, not only does he have sidestep, but he has traded sidestep.
That is pretty nice. That must mean that he can do it twice, right?
That's the best part. He can't.
That is the best part.
Yeah, he's wild card. But yeah.
All right, how about Pirate Batman?
Yeah, I mean, he hands out Dolphin.
And then if he... he steals equipment is his thing, right? What's his...
Yeah, don't sleep on that. Shuri, coming up that we're going to talk about, is huge. So I think there's going to be more equipped characters than you think in Pulp.
Well, since I was originally thinking 0, then I would agree with you. There probably will be more than I was thinking.
Exactly.
She's 30 point TK, right?
Yes.
How about Pilgrim Batman? He's got free smoke cloud. Only generate 2.
No,
Just for the hat. Just
Nope.
for the hat alone.
Damage power.
Yeah, he gives
damage power.
Safeguard Mystics. So I think this again.
Yeah.
This is one of the top mechanics in
19
Pulp
defend.
right here. 19 defend, Safeguard Mystics, just a little Swiss Army knife for Pulp. So Past Detective,
And a
Gotham
sweet hat.
City, Batman Family.
Stop ignoring the hat.
The hat's amazing. He's a nice pilgrim. He does not have a buckle on his hat, unfortunately. Instead, he has a bat. Do you think it's a
No.
bat buckle?
I think it's an upside
Yeah, it's a
down
bat.
hat.
It's for sure a bat buckle. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else would it be? Bat
It's a
buckle
backle.
hat.
A buckle.
Backle.
A backle.
A backle.
Pete, you mentioned Morgan Le Fay earlier.
She's good. She's good.
So-
She's good. This is her format.
No, she interacts.
I know
with
it's going to
Mystics.
sound crazy. I know it's going to sound crazy with playing her at 125.
Yep.
But in
Nope,
Pulp,
it doesn't. You're speaking my language.
Get out of here.
That's the kind of crazy I'm here for.
people are going to be generating terrain like no other. Barrier, for instance. Because in Pulp, it's not as easy to really get through barriers. You can just move her up there, especially for an indoor map, and opposing characters within range can't generate non-debris terrain. So no one's generating any blocking, no one's generating smoke cloud.
No, they're just going to go kill her.
I think it's fine. I think she's fine.
You think it's fine? What's her stop click?
I don't
Yeah.
think
Once
she's
per
as,
game stop. Oh,
yeah.
sorry,
I
once
don't
per
think
game.
she's as easy to. I don't think she's as easy to put down in pulp as you think she is.
Now the stop does punish
mean,
you. The first time this click is revealed after resolutions, you deal 1 penetrating damage to all opposing characters within 3, and you'll have to hit her a couple times. That's not bad.
I mean, she's Mystic. She's Power Cosmic, so you can't outwit her. She has outwit at 125. She's got a top dial 12 attack, 19 invincible.
So
And
if you play her with Supergirl, who's we're coming up in the same set, when someone hits her and can't reduce the penetrating mystics, she can technically heal twice. She'll heal 2 clicks. So the first attack's going to have to deal 5 damage to actually not have her at top click.
I just for 50 though, or for 125.
Just saying, because now they have to, because Supergirl's going to heal her up a click, and then when they take mystics, you're going to heal her up a click. So they're going to have
Mystical
to
is
deal.
a huge keyword in pulp.
So now they have to deal 5 damage to even get her to click 2.
I'd love someone to prove me wrong, but I just think that she's way better at a sidestep with 11 Pensai, 3 exploit if somebody comes up and attacks her. I do like
I'm
the
just
combo
saying
with
the only reason why
Supergirl, though.
the generate non-debris terrain, I think that the blocking is just, people are going to see this format as, let's generate tons of bystanders and whatnot and use a bunch of blocking, and so that way you don't get any points. And I think that being able to stop people from generating barrier is something that's worth looking at, even at a steep price. Because you got to remember too, we're not playing 300 points, we're playing 400. So the 125 can be worked around a little bit. I mean, we saw it with Starbrand at 75, where it just wasn't enough. But in silver, she's showing that how good she really is. And I think this is the format and the point total for the format that she actually shines.
All right. 125 of your modern points, though, seems like a lot. I will say, though, the wording with opposing characters can't generate it within range. You can bring it up to an 8 range.
Yes.
But I do agree that the barrier could be a problem in Pulp. And I do like that trait. When an opposing character within range is damaged by mystics, after resolutions heal a friendly character with the mystical keyword 1 click. But that's why I feel like she's way better as support. But
yes, I know. I'm just but with the Supergirl, like this is also I'm also thinking of Clix Mania as well. I don't know if she's there right now, being part of your modern points. I'm just looking at it with no floor.
that's true, yeah. If she, for the way that they're running it at the ICs and CCO, if she was silver points, I think you might be able to convince me about the 125. But eating up your modern points at 125, I don't know.
Yeah.
This Robin.
Every time Mystics is triggered, she's healing.
Yes.
If you're within range. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's something there with her. I do. I think you could look at her at 50. I think I like her at 125. But I like to play pieces that are higher point cost. I mean, I just think on Mystical, like, we're going to get to a piece eventually that everybody's talking about in Moreland. So you're already on theme with Moreland, with Mystics. So you're just healing Moreland, you're healing her, you're doing all kinds of stuff. I think there's something there with her. I do. That's enough. We can talk about something else.
Oh, and that if you pair them together too, how many points is he? Oh, you can't.
80.
He's at 80.
So you actually can't pair them
right now
at 125 and 80.
So you have to play her at 50.
Right, you'd have to drop her at 50.
Or play him at Clix Mania, where there's no floor.
I like
Correct.
that idea.
All right, how about this this Robin though?
I mean, at 60 points, I think he's a little bit too much, but at 30, I think he's great for the points.
You think he's too much at 60? Dude, this guy is awesome.
No, he's insane.
Okay.
I think this Robin is insane at 60. Like that's yeah. No, I mean, I think you team him up with that Miles Morales. Like I don't even care whether it's theme or not. I think Silver Pulp is going to be this thing. This is actually why I think that Silver Pulp should have just been the theme format. Non-theme is just because it's just going to be the best pieces.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously it's every format, so I'd like to see it a little bit different. But no, he's insane because he gets super senses. He's a 12 for 3 running shot.
So I just want to read this guy because I've played this guy for fun, and he's ridiculous. This is also a potential marksman, but he's got martial artist keyword, also Batman family, assassin. So he's got a trait watch and learn once per turn. When Robin hits, choose a friendly character that shares a keyword with Robin and a power printed on this card. That character can use the chosen power until your next turn. So that means he's handing out running shot, precision strike, super senses, range combat expert, enhancement, sidestep, charge, close combat expert, or combat reflexes, or empower. Does that cover it all?
And that also works at 30. Yeah, and at 30, you can still give him the powers
Up top too,
from
yeah.
the 60-point line.
This, but it just that with some of the other stuff he pairs with, like we talked about, the red girl, what's her name? Red Arrow. Giving him a third bolt, running shot, 12 for 3 damage, pinging 3 people. He's got improved targeting, hindering, and improved movement elevated. And he's got and then there's the second trait too. Once per turn for all characters with this trait, when a friendly character that shares a keyword with Robin misses, after resolutions, Robin may make an attack targeting the missed character if able. Yeah, this guy is sick. And he's got that marksman keyword too, which pairs really well with the next guy. Green Arrow.
Yes.
Miles, you want to talk about this guy?
Yeah, so Green Arrow, he has 75 or 50-point line. I think 75 actually is where you want to see him in Pulp. That's where he starts with the attack power, which is precision strike, and when Green Arrow is given a range action, he may modify his range +3. If he does, he can't target more than one character this action, but he's getting a 9 range because he's a 6 range, 3 targets. And then he has a special damage power that he also starts with, which is range combat expert. And then when Green Arrow attacks, opposing characters can't use mastermind or shape change. He's a 6, 12, 18, 3 with JLA plus wild card.
Range
so
combat
now you're
expert,
looking at
so he's a 13 for 4.
Yeah, 13 for 4. He could be a 14 attack, but with that team player, I mean, now he's a great range attacker, and now you're like, you know what? We have this sweet Sinister Syndicate, but we need a really good attack for a Pulp piece. Let's hand out this 12 attack.
Yeah. And Justice League, Detectives, Marksmen are decent keywords.
Mm-hmm.
What are we at if we play? So 75 for him. Red Arrow's 50, so that's 125, and Robin is 185. I guess that you can look at what's it called. Next phase will give you some. I don't know if there's enough points in silver though, with the floor.
There is
with marksman.
Yeah, because next phase alone you're able to.
Are they good enough though? Like these are amazing.
So you have Jeff the Land Shark from Deadpool Weapon X.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's got marksman.
And then you also you have Lucky, which is a great 20 points. The Ronin is amazing at 55.
That's true.
Clint Barton actually isn't too bad. And then I think
the Kate Bishop that makes that weird attack like over elevation and stuff. She's a super rare, right?
Yeah, the common Kate Bishop actually isn't too bad because she has adjacent friendly characters with the marksman keyword can use enhancement. So now she's making the marksman even better. So if they're all adjacent, they're all doing +3 damage.
All right, well, I think we go back and make a marksman team after all this. But 185 for the
Outlaw.
3 that we've talked about so far. Outlaw is a character.
Yeah, from Deadpool Weapon X. She has a hot shots trait.
Oh,
Yeehaw!
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about her. She's Cinnamon's rival.
She is, yeah.
All right, what about
that's Cowboy Batman's girlfriend?
What about Etrigan?
He hangs out with him.
30 points, he's awesome. Would you
I think
play 100 though?
That's tough. I think if I just wanted to play for fun, just love the character, I don't see why not. But no, you play him at 30 if you're playing him. Playing him at 100 does give you a little bit of a playstyle difference, but It's so hard because he's so good at 30
Yeah, I
to
think
get that extra 70 points from someone.
he's got Mystical Past Warrior, Monster, Justice League. Oh, Justice League Dark, Shadow Pact.
I just like to charge flurry with him.
Yeah, with Exploit and Blades. Pete, have you
Yeah.
ever played Etrigan or against him?
Oh yeah, I've done both. It's hard to play him off the 30-point line. Honestly, if you want to do it though, this is the format to do it. And if you want to go full boy with him, man, he's so good at 30.
And it feels like he should have a 6 charge, but it's 8, which for the newer pieces and only 30 points, that's really good.
Yeah. There's a figure too that can give him +3 speed, so now he's charging for 7.
Who is that?
Tempo. Silver points. Because you just make Etrigan X-Men.
Oh, she's a rare?
Yeah.
Who's making Etrigan an X-Men in...
Isn't it Cyclops?
That's
Or is that
the
only his
team-up
alternate
That's
card?
only his alternate card.
Oh, never mind then. Okay. I wasn't, yeah.
But she can just be on the team. I think that we'll see plenty of non-theme teams pick up after
I just don't-
the
I
first
just-
few events.
Yeah, its theme is just it's so hard to really go theme in Pulp.
I think that's where people will start. No Prime Etrigan. So Supergirl, a lot of her utilities at
Never
70
at 100.
points. Yeah, you never play her at 100. She's got pretty much all the improved targeting, right? Except for adjacent to characters.
Yeah. Yeah, she has everything else because she has hindering from the TA.
Miles says that the
Yeah,
red kryptonite damage power that says when Supergirl attacks or is attacked by one or more characters of the giant or colossal will come into play every game.
I never said every game. I said there's a few characters that, that could see an uptick in play. I think, like I said, Groot. I think if you're talking theme, Guardians of the Galaxy is one of these themes that I think can be sneaky.
I think you said every game. You said Groot will be
I didn't
in...
say every game.
I thought he said every other.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misheard that.
I might have misheard him.
Every game you go against Groot, you're going against a giant.
So you're saying that
Well, I'm
every
assuming
game I'm going to
everybody's
go
playing
against
Groot.
Groot?
Every
Yeah.
game that you do go against Groot, yes. I'm Groot.
We
So I'll
are
say for
Groot.
Aristopod. Yeah, I am Groot.
Yeah, we are Groot.
Great for points. I am Groot.
So she does not heal herself if she gets hit, so you want to keep her back, but that hypersonic is great, and there's plenty of stop clicks that we've already talked about, right? Or no, just the one. We haven't talked about the other ones yet.
Yeah.
So with Mystics and whatnot, she's amazing. I've seen her do good in just regular constructed,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but she's that much better in Pulp. I forgot how good the rares were in this set. Nighthawk.
Yeah.
Great
So
set.
we're about he's probably the worst rare. Actually second to worst rare.
Yes, second.
He's not even bad.
And he's not,
For
no.
That's what I
40
mean.
Points.
Yeah.
40 points, 6 clicks. He's got a 8 running shot, 11 precision strike, and then just free
He
make an
was
attack.
amazing in Team Sealed. He was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's got your marksman. But yeah,
I
he's
wanted to
insane.
hate this guy, but he's it's hard.
It's
How can you hate a guy with a mask and a cowboy hat ribbon?
He just looks a
and the
little
same
lame.
logo that you have tattooed on your arm.
It's a little different. That's a Nighthawk.
It's the same.
It's not.
Yeah,
You think
I mean,
you think
I think
Nighthawk
so.
has a phoenix on his chest?
Oh, you.
I think a
I
phoenix-
thought your tattoo.
I think a phoenix
your
has a
tattoo was
nighthawk on her
Nighthawk.
chest.
Yes, I got a Nighthawk.
Yeah.
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 what I
No,
thought.
you got it wrong. Phoenix never had a phoenix. It was a nighthawk.
Yes.
That's where all the confusion was.
Yes.
Yeah,
Phoenix
Dark
has a
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Yep. That's it.
It's Dark Nighthawk.
Predegaton banned in the formats. The Flash.
Yep.
Nope,
Th-
not good.
No,
Right.
this is actually. I think this is potentially one of the worst primes. I mean, he does some interesting things, but I just no 70 points.
It's 10 hypersonic.
He does have improved movement blocking, so I guess he gets around barrier. But it's
Well, he's a 13 for 3.
I just hate when
I-
pieces like this don't have improved targeting or movement characters. So you want to throw this guy up to go
Yeah.
through barrier and attack, and then you have a 50-50 shot of getting out of there.
And just watch him die. Yeah,
And
you
he's
can
going to
watch him
die. He's going to die quick.
That's because that's when I'm gonna roll my breakaway, and that's how it works.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss my
Here's
breakaway.
70 points.
Yep.
But I got one attack off.
GI Robot, I tried to hate on this guy, I think, during our set review, but I've seen him played, and this guy's awesome at any point line that you want to play him
He's
at.
great. Yeah.
So this is one of
If
the
you're
tent poles to
into
look at for
tent poles,
Clixmania.
yeah, exactly.
Because
Pete, would you say that you're
we don't have
super into
figures,
tent
we're not
poles?
allowing figures over 150.
Hold on, I want to hear Pete talk
Oh
about
man,
tent
the
poles real
tent,
quick.
the tentier the pole, and the polier the tent. I'm your man.
That's great. Is your favorite tent pole material denim?
Denim or khaki like this classic GI Robot's wearing.
Oh,
See, and I prefer canvas. Like I like mine canvas.
okay. That's acceptable
Just a
too.
classic BDU.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the podcast. He's great. I agree with Miles. He is a tent pole.
He's one raging tent pole.
Just
Like, yeah, he is.
one big old robotic throbbing tent pole.
So at 115 points, you get 10 clicks. He's starting with an 8 charge, 12 super strength, 19 invulnerability. You get 3 stop clicks, 3, 6, and 10. On his stop clicks, he has, close combat expert. And if he KOs something, you heal him 1 click. Oh, that's right. I think it was Christine that played this against me. Huh?
This now, see, when you read this, it goes, yeah, but you're not going to see that a lot in Pulp. And I want to say that you're probably going to have this happen more often in Pulp when he KOs a non-standard character because of the amount of bystander generation in Pulp.
Oh, yeah, there will be for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you tried to crap on this guy and Christine kicked your ass with him.
It's happened many times.
Yeah. Did she yell out GI bro?
No.
GI Bro.
GI bro. Yeah, that's what he is. So it's too bad we can't play Flash Raptor because him and GI Bro and Flash Raptor would be everywhere. They would be having protein shakes together by the pool.
His stop clicks interact with formidable resolve tokens too. So it's toughness, and when he uses it, you may remove any number of formidable resolve tokens from him. And if you do, you reduce the damage by an additional 1 for each of them removed. And then you can also
I think we went over a figure, yeah.
So free, remove any number of formidable resolve tokens, and you modify his combat values except damage, +1 for each token removed this way. Yeah, this guy is insane.
And you team him up with that Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock makes these 0-point pogs who can just kill themselves hitting mystics, giving GI Bro all these resolve tokens.
Yeah. And there's plenty of lower point soldiers that we'll go over too. There's tons of generics and whatnot.
I had no idea how much fun GI Robot was going to be to talk about.
I mean, if you haven't seen the DCEU version of him, I highly recommend it.
The what?
The DCEU. I'm trying to remember what that show's called again. It's on HBO Max.
Oh, you're the monster one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the name of it.
What is it called?
Is it a cartoon?
It's pretty good too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 episode miniseries.
Is it called like Nightmares or something? No, what is it?
Creature Commandos.
Yeah, that's it.
Creature Commandos. Yeah.
Yeah, the GI Robot is like, you watch that, you're like, he kills Nazis. I mean, he's a good guy. He's awesome. He thinks everyone's a Nazi. I love it.
All right, last rare in Masters of Time is Black Beetle. So I'm a little torn on this guy. 75 points is way too much in just regular modern, where he's at right now. You would be able to, during your game setup, still place your opponent's terrain markers. So you're probably playing or placing their blocking, but there's plenty of pieces that people are going to play where they are using water, so that they can be next to a terrain marker. There's some Miles Moraleses that interact with stuff that way, or smoke, where you have to TK it away. You can't just pick it up.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be solid. Once per game, you can generate a terrain marker of 5 points or less from your sideline. So you can just generate a fourth terrain marker for free. You would only get the, what is it, blocking, smoke, water, or hindering. Is that all of them?
Or object.
Or an object, yes. And then he just has enhancement and empower and adjacent friendly characters modify attack +1. Miles, you mentioned it earlier that it's hard to modify your attack in Pulp, the low attack values. This just gives everybody +1 attack that he's adjacent to, and then power and enhancement. But it is 75 points. He's got Mystics, 6 range, 2 bolts. What do you think?
He has being able to just manipulate all the terrain markers, I think, is huge, especially in Pulp, just because, we're not going to, I know we don't get the effect terrain, but, if they have 3 blocking, you're like, okay, we're going to go ahead and just place this here. Or just put it by your starting area. If you're another good reason too is so you're gonna be dealing with some pieces in silver that has some ridiculous combos, like Nathaniel Richards, who is able to take a free action to remove an adjacent object terrain marker and then choose a special an attack power for him or an adjacent friendly character to use. You just completely shut that down.
Right. Yeah.
I think so. I think there's some tech in silver that you want to look at that he just stops. The Nathaniel Richards is something that is
he'll be a
huge because you
top
do the
play
rescue.
piece.
Yeah, because the rescue bomb is just massive in Pulp, and now Black Beetle just says no. Hopefully, you have an egg that can generate a terrain, because if not, you're not getting a terrain marker.
Yeah.
To do your trick. So it could be game changing. It's not for sure, but that's why he also, I think, brings stuff as a decent secondary attacker. I mean, he does have impervious. He's giving out enhancement and power. Adjacent friendly characters give modify attack +1. So he is bringing more to the game as well in the Pulp format. So I think that this is exactly the format that he shines in, just because he's able to completely stop something like that because of how overpowered that piece is.
And that's going to be a top mechanic.
Yep.
The Nathaniel Richards stuff. What would you say that you would play this guy in Modern Constructed? What point value? 50?
60. I would honestly play him at 60. I think he would be totally fine at 60.
Okay.
I think we give 50 and 55 points to too many figures. He is a rare. I think what he does, especially with all the terrain out now with, the effect terrains, I think 60 points is very valid to be playing him at. You also can
60 points in Modern. He'd be getting played all the time now with the effect terrains.
You think 60 would be?
Because you can just...
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that way he's technically 55 points because, I mean, this is where it gets tough is like the sideline. You're like, man, but I don't... You're using the sideline for a terrain. But now you get 4 terrain markers, and we know how good all these terrain markers are. So, like, you can bring in an herb. You could bring in, anything, and it's just free, so it's instantly there. Obviously, you can't really take many frees in Modern currently, but
Well, that's a great point though. So now he can just do that whenever he wants for sure. In Pulp, another point to Pulp.
Yeah.
All right, he's the last rare in Masters of Time. All right, and then this episode we'll get to Black Panther here also. So we have just the regular common Black Panther. I think this set's going to be a little bit weaker for the Pulp options, but there's still some gems. He is not one of them. Right? A 6 hypersonic.
Yeah.
He does ignore characters, unlike Flash, for movement. But we're probably not grabbing this guy. What about the 50-point Shuri leadership? No. 50-point outwit leadership?
No, it's just not there.
What a Luke Cage, 85 points, charge 11 for 4.
There's a better one for less than half the points.
Wow, what was
Maybe
he in?
60, I think it is.
Is that what? Yeah, there was a awesome Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Was it Avengers
It's a
Forever
40
or
point.
60?
I want to say 60. I think it was 60.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
that set was just insane.
Yeah.
This is for sure.
Miles, have you looked at the crew? Because if anybody's looked at this, can the crew play in Pulp? In your opinion?
No. I don't think so. I mean, I guess you can, but it's not going to be your full team because there's only a few of the crew. Was it Storm, Luke Cage, you have 3. So the third one's going to be War Machine. And then I'm trying to think if there's another one that's not the Legacy. Shuri. Is it Shuri?
You
Or
can just
Misty
look up
Knight.
the
Misty
crew.
Knights. There's 4. I know there's 4. So, I mean, you can technically, I guess. I don't know.
Because they're all warriors,
just
so you
that-
could have a warrior theme team.
Yeah, but Luke Cage, if I'm gonna play Luke Cage, I'm gonna play the actual one that like is good.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing. And what are you really getting out of it? You're giving them willpower. You're letting them modify their defense +1. And then if you have all 4, then they can just heal a click for free. I mean, it's nice that you'll be able to do that right in Pulp, and you know you'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's worth playing all 4 of them, right?
No, because by the time you're even able to really take those free actions, it's going to be tough. I mean, granted, I know with how big Mystics is, you can go ahead and take that free, but I don't know if it's one of those ideas that's really cool that you can do that, but I just don't think it's good enough in a competitive environment.
Yeah, there's just better options. What about the storm though that we were talking about for 60 points? No, 6 clicks. There's better storms that are out there.
There's a storm later on in the rares that I think that is.
Yeah, even the set has a better storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this Miles Morales is awesome for 25
Yes.
points, and
he's getting played.
So the
next
Secret
couple are
Identity,
getting played.
you can actually bring out the SVAC Spider-Man for him.
Yes,
which is pretty cool.
Absolutely, you can.
Yep.
But he is 25 points. He has the Spider-Man team ability, adjacent friendly characters. He hands it out to. He's prob.
Yeah.
And when he would be KO'd, you replace him with the Secret Identity, yeah. Which is the crazy awesome Spider-Man that we'll talk about later. Or the SVAC one. So, yeah, he's great. What about Amadeus Cho and Kirby? We talked a little bit about potentially in Modern when we were doing the set review, but decided no.
So we were talking about him in Pulp, yeah, but we were looking at him also in Pulp. But now that the Thanos is banned, like I'd have to go through and really see who's being played in Pulp that has deity keyword. Because that's where he really shines, is that choose an opposing character with the deity keyword within 4 squares of line of fire. That character can't use Safeguard Outwit until your next turn. So if they don't have deity, like it's really just normal Outwit. He does create a little Kirby Coyote, but
sidestep, 9 blades, 16 toughness, and 1 shape change. So it's not the worst tie-up piece. I would say the cool thing about him is that he has Safeguard Outwit. So if you are able to outwit somebody, they cannot outwit that outwit right back.
Yes.
That came into play a ton in Sealed for this set. But
yeah.
Overall, there's probably better options, I would say, right? I don't think we're going to run into any crazy deities. No, he's a Herald. The Disney Plus Moon Knight, the next phase one. He's a Herald, not a deity, right?
I believe he actually is deity.
Is he? Because that's going to be the lazy man's go-to piece in this.
Well, not at Clixmania.
Not at Clixmania.
Which is nice, but yeah, he does have deity. So
does he?
Yeah. So I would say Amadeus Cho. I mean, yeah, you look at that. Yeah, Moon Knight's going to be one of the pieces for sure. I'm going through all of them to see if there's really any other pieces that Black Adam. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's another one too. Again, you won't be able to play him at 200 points at Clixmania, but Icy Regionals, he'll be a top contender for sure.
Yep.
What is he doesn't have? Does he have stop clicks? That Black Adam?
No, he just has that mastermind thing. but that's an impervious.
So yeah, Moon
Because
Knight.
he has
Moon
cosmic
Knight is going to
energy.
be the biggest deal. He's got cosmic energy and he has stop clicks. So being able to outwit the super senses on the stop click, and is that really the main thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can outwit. Wait, how is he worded? You can choose him. Do you have to choose them to? So free choose an
Yeah,
opposing
you have to
character
choose
with
them.
So you have to get up there,
Yeah.
choose them,
And then you can.
then you can
then everyone
outwit
else
his. You can just outwit his stop click though, right? And then you can just plow right through his stop clicks.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is a pretty good play. Scientist, celebrity, animal, shield, Illuminati, God Squad, champions, and Avengers. So easy Avengers ad. But
Scientist, celebrity. And we have Marvella that makes celebrity into Spider-Man family.
there might be a place, yeah, for this guy, because I've already talked to numerous people, and they're just like, I'm just gonna play Moon Knight, which is boring.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to be high up there.
Yeah.
What about the aim agent? 20 points.
I think he's fine. I don't really think you get as much of a bonus as you do in as we've seen probably the greatest aim agent player of our generation in Stephen Clark, if I'm being honest. But you can't give him the free Cosmic Cube.
Yes. So
But I mean, filler points not bad.
it could be holding something though, either an object or a blocking terrain to add damage.
Yeah.
And we talked about it earlier with Shuri given weapons, so it's 20-point enhancement with a chance to get a +1 attack, but probably not. White Wolf for 40 points.
Absolutely.
This guy was super annoying.
Insane.
Yeah. Wakanda animal.
Insane for 40.
Monster ruler soldier spy. 40 points. He's 7 clicks. Starts with a 6 running shot, 11 precision strike.
Yeah, it has a stop click on click 4.
Yeah. Solid play. This claw. You can't. So you can add. You can't play the vibranium, but you can add vibranium through other effects, right? That allow you to.
So
like
so like Ramonda. And Ramonda. So there's gonna be some people that are just probably gonna play Ramonda to be able to get there. I'm not gonna use my vibranium for anything but to heal. He just says, all right, you have to have 2 vibranium tokens to free support. I'm taking that one. So now you only have 1, you can't free support.
They'll probably still have Shuri, I would assume, but yeah, there's a good chance that then you're still messing with them.
Yeah.
It'll mess with their pacing if they're trying to give weapons out.
Yep.
Would you play him only at 40 points though, just for that effect?
I'd play him
and
at 75.
potentially you play him at 75 for the running shot energy?
You have to hit. Yeah, he has to hit to do that. Absolutely.
Oh, I just thought it was a free.
No, you have to hit. This is another figure that you're looking at with Scientist and Nathaniel Richards, because now you're going to get. I'll pay him at 75. I'll have Nathaniel Richards give him Pulse Wave. And that's going to be running shot Pulse Wave.
And he's got Scientist, right? Nathaniel Richard has Scientist also.
Yeah, and he has improved targeting, destroy blocking, which is really, really good.
Yes, because barrier will be everywhere.
Yeah.
What about this Everett K. Ross?
Yeah. There's a few figures coming up that, look at all the Black Panthers that you can play in Pulp. They're going to have Wakanda and Ruler. You just modify his damage. You just perplex his damage.
And then you're also bringing, Wakanda and Shield?
Yeah. Yeah, Wakanda gains the Shield keyword. And then from the characters with the Wakanda keyword have Shield.
This guy's only
Yeah, he's
25
getting
points,
played.
yeah. And Perplex. It
Yeah.
gives you Shield team ability also.
We have the T'Challa Star-Lord that also brings in Guardians of the Galaxy. We got a figure coming up that gives Spy Wakanda. And so now you're giving us you're able to actually build theme and just get a plethora of things on theme.
Yeah, he's well worth it.
It's really
And
better than everything.
was it ABPI that had a really good Everett K. Ross too? That was like a perplex.
Yes.
You perplex something and then you have to
Yep.
perplex your opponent also or something like that. What was it?
I think you can use perplex twice, if I remember right. Hold on, we can find out.
I know it interacted with your opponent.
Perplex unique modifier. Whenever K. Ross uses perplex, he may modify the chosen combat value +2. If he does at the end of the turn, roll a d6, 1 through 4, or you damage him.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Mhm.
There's another piece that I'm thinking of then. All right, we have
Also has one of the best damage power names of all time. I just sold my soul for a pair of pants. Which, if you haven't read Christopher Priest's run, that's exactly what happens.
Was he sitting on a couch? I feel like I've seen that panel.
Yeah, so they trapped Mephisto. T'Challa did, and the Wakandans trapped Mephisto on the mortal plane. And so there's just this dude just hanging out in an apartment with Mephisto. So yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, so Everett K. Ross definitely. Hatut Zeraze. 15-point
Yes, these are
enhancement.
the
Would you play him at
with
30?
rose tinted glasses.
Oh yeah, there they are, the rose-tinted glasses.
That's what they are.
Uh-huh.
Tell me I'm wrong.
So PD team ability and Black Panther team ability. He's either 4 clicks for 30 points. That gives you a 8 running shot, 11 for 3, or 15-point running shot with enhancement. Would you add either of them
I
on
think
purpose? Someone generates them.
we have a guy that generates. Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
character that generates them.
Would you ever start with the
Actually
Justice guy?
generates him.
15-point enhancement?
Yeah,
Pulp?
yeah.
PD team ability? Probably.
He has assassins, so I mean, I could see an assassin, team with him for 15 points.
Adds PD to assassin.
If you're building out your team and you got points left, or if you play Achille, absolutely.
What about Dora Milaje is good too. So same thing, 30 or 15 points. Oh, that's right. These were all the ones that should have had some sort of what we have now, right? They should have gotten that recruiter thing.
Yeah.
That the Sentinels have
recruit.
now. The new recruit, yeah, they should have got the new recruit trait.
Yes.
And some of the other ones should have had the goon trait. I remember that disappointment.
If these had the new recruit trait, they would be so insanely good.
They'd be worth more, yeah. 15 points, she's a charge, 10 precision strike, 2 empower. So Wakanda and warrior, team player, Wakanda team ability. Probably not playing her at 30 points, right? For the charge, blades, close combat expert, 15 for sure.
Yeah.
Io, she was bad, right? I guess it's 30-point leadership.
I mean, she brings vibraniums, but Ramon does 30 points. I just don't know if she's.
Yeah, I don't think she's worth it. There's other ones that are better. Wakandan scientist, 15-point outwits. And you can remove, so with free, you can remove a vibranium to generate armor and equip it to a character that's adjacent. So for 15 points, outwit, that does that for sure.
Yeah.
Colleen Wing, 4 clicks for 25 points. I don't think you really, Pete,
so there's some heroes for hire. There's some heroes for hire figures potentially, maybe, but you don't want to go all in for heroes for hire team. You want to try and.
She's got other stuff too. She's got Avengers, Defenders, Detective, Martial Artist, Spy. She's got plenty of good things, and 4 clicks for 25 points is great. But what are you really doing with her? Just running up and tying up with a close combat?
That's what I'm saying. If you have, we have that Luke Cage in silver that's 40 points. If he KOs someone, you can just heal a friendly character 1 click. So what you're doing is you have a figure like that Luke Cage goes and KOs something. You have a Morin that's full. Morin will just generate a Pog.
Are we playing Colleen Wing though? 25 points. She's got Avengers too.
She's a decent attacker. Yeah, she's a decent attacker. I'm just saying though, there's a plenty of heroes for hire in Pulp that you can look at because you're able to heal your friendly characters. That maybe you put her for 25, but she's not gonna be like a main attacker or anything. She's just gonna be there to try and you know,
You kind of just
help your team.
you throw her up there and hope she ties somebody up for a turn or two, right, and doesn't die. But she doesn't have stealth on her top click, so she's probably getting shot.
Yeah.
What about this Killmonger? 30 points or 60 points?
He's playable at both lines.
You like him?
Charge Flurry Blades. I do.
Exploit
Charge
at
Flurry
60.
Blades exploit at 60. Yeah, he does work, man.
And if he KOs a character,
You've
you're
got-
able to remove tokens.
You have stealth also.
I think he's a little much. If he had leadership too, maybe. What about the uncommon Black Panther? 45-point leadership for on a 4 through 6.
It's the
then he
power
removes-
action. Because you can generate free pogs, kill them, and just generate anything with the Wakanda keyword for 25 points or less. So you can get some, cheated
Oh
some
yeah, he
figures.
sees play for sure. Avengers, Wakanda, Ruler, and Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
He's only 45 points, but that's your leadership. He also succeeds on a 4 through 6, and when he uses it and rolls a 6, you can remove an action token from each friendly character within 4 with the Wakanda keyword.
Yeah.
Is this the good Misty Knight? No. What's that good Misty Knight from? Is she Avengers 60th also?
60th. Yes.
Yeah, she's just 30-point support, willpower, outwit. There's better Misty Knights. Power Man, this guy was just the easiest farming piece in Sealed.
Battle Royals.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was giving up 50 points like every single turn. He'd come back and give up another 50.
Yeah.
Pete, anything redeeming about Power Man?
Oh, this was a really bad version of a really kind of cool legacy character. No, not at all. His values are terrible.
Yeah,
He's giving up
really
points
rough.
again. He's not coming back, so he's only giving up 50 or 20 once.
Vibranium Man.
Yes. Full.
Yes,
I-
I agree.
In Pulp, absolutely.
Really?
On Wakanda.
Yeah, he's got the wall caller trait. Absolutely, you play him at full. I think there's something there with him.
Oh, and he's got so free remove any one Vibranium token from your sideline, and if you do heal Vibranium Man 2 clicks, that's pretty good. And he starts with Invincible. Okay.
Yeah, so him and Ramonda will be 30 points, and so she's adding 2 as well to get the free support. So, I mean, he's going to be hard to really take out. Obviously he's going to be outwit and whatnot. But this is the great thing is that he has Wakanda, and then you just give him the Guardians TA, and then you give him Safeguard Outwit with Cosmo, and now you're talking.
I can see that. He's got what you said, the wall crawler thing also. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the healing thing is the biggest thing for him. It's just you could technically heal 2 clicks every turn. You're probably playing him with Shuri also.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be harder to put down. It's the what is it? It's from the first Disney Plus set. And then Cosmo from Collector's Trove.
Yes.
Okay. Nick Fury and Goose for 50 points. Goose.
I mean, that
what is
he's
Goose?
like a-
Flurry, Plasticity, Giant Reach 2, 10
Yep,
blades,
same pog.
17 super senses, and 1 perplex.
Yeah.
What is his damage power? Free, choose an opposing character within range and line of fire. That character's combat values can't be positively modified until your next turn. Once per turn, when Nick Fury and Goose carries a friendly character named Goose, after resolutions, that Goose may make an attack. So he can't flurry, but he just makes a 1 blades attack.
No, he's also bringing in outsiders, pretty much.
Worth 50 points,
That's
though,
it.
because there's probably better ways to get outsiders.
There is. Goose is a decent, but yeah. I'm not saying that he's a must, but.
Oh, and he doesn't even have leadership either. I'm going to say pass on this one.
No.
Scientist Supreme.
Yeah, I mean, he has the Psychic Blast with the running shot, improved targeting. He's able to generate all those aim agents. I mean, for 50 points, he's going to be your leadership, outwit.
Yeah, see, this is a way
And
better
if
50
they-
points.
Yeah, and if, we've seen the Shuris, we haven't seen Shuri and stuff, but, the Shuri, I think, is going to be so much play just because you're able to get equipment with her. So, I mean, I could see him, just stealing their equipment.
And there's enough stuff that's going to have stealth or Wakanda team ability or team player it. He has the improved targeting through hindering also.
Yep.
So, and then the 007 agents, they had an enhancement too, right?
They had enhancement, yeah.
Yeah, so he starts making those guys, and all of a sudden he goes from a 2 to a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
Scientist, ruler, or aim.
Mhm.
I'd put him on the list. All right, how about this Hercules? I like this Hercules a ton. He was a lot of fun in Sealed.
Yeah, I think Pulp. I think he's a decent attacker. It's do you want to play him at 60 or 100? That's where it's tough. Like I don't know if I want to go full bore at 100 with him.
See,
he does have
brute.
brute.
I would go 100 with this guy though. He's an 8 charge, 12 for 4 flurry, plasticity tie-up piece.
So I'm looking at him at brute and another piece we're gonna go over Primus. I'll play at 100 over him.
He's got opposing safeguard, opposing perplex, and prob.
Yes. Characters can't use shape change, and if they have a DD keyword, they can't evade attacks. That means no super senses.
I think this guy's great. He's got the Avengers keyword. He has also improved movement blocking.
Yeah.
I would play this guy at 100 points. Pete, would you? Pete,
I like him at both. No, I'm here. I'm looking at him, and I'm reading the other thing in the Divine Favor that I think is big too is when he attacks target characters without the deity keyword modified defense -1. So really, you're probably hitting with a 12 most of the time.
13 with the Avengers. Technically a 14 because they're minusing 1 to their defense.
Yeah.
For
No, I
just
like him. I like him at
4
both.
damage,
I think he
yeah.
does a ton. Yeah. Are you looking at him on brute? Is that what you're thinking?
I mean, I like Warrior, but Brute is, I think, solid enough. And you have Avengers. There's plenty of good options.
Yeah, I mean, for an uncommon, this dude's doing a ton. I don't hate him at 100. I just Pensai is going to be one of those premium powers in Pulp, especially. That's why I like things like the Scientist Supreme for 50 points is so good because the Pensai is going right through that impervious, but whatever.
Night Nurse doesn't have Avengers, right? She's scientist, and
You can give her Avengers in silver though.
with what, that Steve Rogers or whatever,
Yeah.
the captain, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth giving her Avengers, but
No, not just for that one trick here, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a pretty strong
can't
power
do it.
though, reducing pen damage on someone with impervious.
Yeah.
All right, what about Plunderer? This guy was pretty terrible, right? 45 points. Charge 11-4.
But yeah, Vibranium's going to be used a lot. It would just be hilarious that he's just able to take him and add him to your sideline. But I just don't know if you're going to be able to hit because, it's,
Because he's terrible.
Man,
I don't know if
I'm
he's
not-
going to get.
Bad.
Yeah.
You're not playing this guy.
I'm not. I'm not chancing that for 45 points.
No.
All right, Phil Coulson. Oh, this guy was ass backwards. Remember this guy? You pay extra points for him to be a stealth TK leadership instead of having the sidestep attack power up front.
Poor Phil.
Yeah.
He murdered my
You
boy.
play him at 40. No, yeah, you play him at 40 still.
You don't play him at all. Right? Come on.
So if you look at this, though, you're looking at targeted
am.
characters can't replace or positively modify their defense. So now,
That's not going to happen.
who cares
that
if you have
much.
defend? What do you mean it's not going to happen that much? Replaces with defend. You're going to be seeing a ton of that blue howl.
I guess.
So they're not going to have the 19 and they're not going to have the +1.
Yeah, but it's only when he attacks. You're playing.
That's fine.
It's not
Yeah,
fine.
you make him attacker. Make him the attacker.
You're going to put 40 points on your team so that when he attacks,
Yeah.
they can't positively get out of here. With
Yeah.
his sidestep, whatever.
Yeah.
You're not doing
Pew,
that.
pew, baby.
And you have
Yeah,
to
he's
choose.
hit up the
You have to choose
pew-pew.
between pen damage or doing that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nah, you might as well be throwing a ping pong ball at him. It's terrible.
That's fine.
It's not fine.
Yeah.
All right, Achille. 30 points. TK on assassins. Or sorry, warrior.
Yeah, because
I've
now
always
30
Not
points.
not
So
assassin.
30 point soldier. So we just talked about Phil Coulson. So I want you to read this real quick. So Phil Coulson,
Sucks.
Phil Coulson, you say, oh man, yeah, but you have to either deal penetrating damage or do that. Well, guess what Achille does now? Says
What?
it, choose a friendly character within range for each vibranium token removed. The chosen characters can use penetrating psychic blast this turn.
Okay. So you're pairing these guys together for 70 points.
No,
doing
it's
that.
100. It's 100. You can't do it for 30. It's 100. It's the attack power. I'm playing them for
You're
100
not
points.
doing that. You can find 2 characters
Yeah.
that just have pen scythe.
Who cares? I can find it, but you know what? I don't want to find it because I just found them. Phil Coulson and Achille.
No.
Okay.
This guy, you're not.
Yeah, I'm gonna
you're
make a
never
fiend.
playing him at 60 points. You're playing him at 30 points for a sidestep TK.
I just gave you a reason to play him
Leadership.
at 60.
It's not a reason. It was things that you
With
said.
Genesis Phil.
No.
Phil Colin Coulson.
No.
All right? Yeah.
Nope.
Sung all the songs to Tarzan, Disney's Tarzan.
No. This guy's amazing at 30 points for
Born of Two Worlds.
Soldier, Warrior, Police, and Wakanda. That's it. And he's never teaming up with Phil Coulson. What about Okoye?
She makes Spy Wakanda.
Actually, I need Pete's input on Phil Coulson Achille team up. Don't let me down, Pete.
I mean, I've always liked Achille. I talked about him the whole time. I think he's gonna shine in this format.
Would you play him
Yeah,
at
the fact that
60
you can-
points with
No.
Phil Coulson?
So what's the total point cost? Am I committing to here?
100
120?
points.
Yeah, but now Phil
100.
Coulson will Achille the opponent.
You will get
He'll
Achille.
him with the thing.
You know, this is one of those conversations where I want to agree with you, Redmond, but the problem is that Miles is going to somehow pull off some bullcrap with this team,
Not
and we're
this
both
one.
going to be sit there confused.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
1/4 of your team is this combo. That's not happening.
Let Miles be great.
You know what? I will go on record right now. I will play Achille at full, and I will play at Phil Coulson at 40. I will bring that to Adepticon. I will be bringing this combo, and it will be themed.
Great. What are you theming it with?
It's gonna be Wakanda theme, Shield theme technically.
Okay. Well, good luck to you, sir.
Actually, I mean it can be Wakanda because Okoye Spy, Coulson has Spy. So boom, there you go. It's gonna be Wakanda theme.
You do you.
I can't wait.
Yeah, because now Phil's gonna have an 8 range because all of my characters are gonna have a shield. So now it's gonna be a sidestep 8 range. So now he's a 10 square reach by himself, hitting for 11 for 6,
Yeah.
penetrating, and they can't replace or positively modify their defense.
And I'm guessing the opponent just lets that happen, right? And just puts their guys right in there. What happens if they have stealth?
You know, it's gonna be the same thing that happened at Worlds when Simon Garth went 4-3. It's just gonna happen.
No, that was Black Adam.
If someone has stealth, I'll just shut their stealth off.
Oh, okay. That's a good plan. What about
Yeah, you know how
Okoye?
easy it is.
Oh shoot, Okoye's
There's
number
Baby Groot.
number 027 is Okoye.
Yeah, she's making Phil into Wakanda. That's what
Oh,
she's
so you're
doing.
gonna put more points into that combo still.
Yeah.
So we're at
that's gonna
130
happen.
points to have a Wakanda themed team with Phil and Achille.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really coming together for sure.
It is.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Yeah. So what does our trade do?
It's like the team's building itself.
it does
Yeah.
feel a
I mean,
lot like that,
honestly.
and it's not good.
I
Yeah.
want someone to remove 3 vibranium tokens just to give her giant reach 6 for a turn.
We were doing that in sealed for sure. She's not bad for 30 points at all.
No, not at all. No.
Well,
Makes
since
Dora Milajes.
Miles, you know what makes a team good in Pulp is if you just basically play figures that are all in a row. So we have to then.
Yeah, that's it. I know, yeah. We're adding Ramona.
So Ramonda just makes his
Yeah.
team, right? We're playing 5 figures in a row
Yeah.
basically here, right?
Yeah. We're playing
Yeah.
6, honestly. We're playing 6 figures in a row. I mean, let's be real.
I said it. This team builds itself. Miles is proving me right.
So we're gonna be at 190 points here with this combo.
Yeah.
The rest of it's
Yeah,
actually
totally
not
fine.
bad. Just Phil is not good. How is Ramonda though? She's good enough to just play on any team, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you get +1 defense within 7 squares of your starting area, so you just play the long game. She has support, and support is free. She's bringing 2 of the vibranium tokens. Yeah.
You just play the
mean-
long game, so you just count the same 7 squares for 20 minutes and then pass.
Well, yeah, so within 7, so
Yeah.
you're like, all right, so I can be on square 8 because I'm still technically within 7. And so now with the 8 range, he has 16. So he has a 16 square reach, like Phil Coulson, and he'll have,
So the
you
cool
get within
thing-
those 16
Oh my
squares,
God.
game over.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're in trouble, mister.
That's right.
Don't do it.
I think it's worth building out a full silver Wakanda team with some of the cool stuff from like Avengers Defenders War potentially. But she is also doing the modified defense +1 if you're within 7 squares.
Yeah.
And then she can double support because you start with these vibranium, and she has support, and support is free. So 30 points, and she's a great healer and can buff your Wakanda team. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shuri, also amazing, 30 points, perplex and TK, and she's giving you the ability to just add vibranium with a power action and then free equip any of your characters with either a armor or a weapon. Armor is +1 defense, weapon is damage +1.
Because we're only a serious podcast that talks serious strategy, these last 2 pieces are absolutely getting played.
Yes.
These last two, Shuri and Ramonda, you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Miles has got 7 straight pieces he's playing at this point, just out of this set. So
Yeah, it's
Are we talking
coming
about
together.
this Thor at all?
no. If it has Asgardian or Kryptonian, I put it in the garbage.
So you're gonna tell me that
No,
you
he actually is not bad.
yeah, this Thor at 100 points.
Oh yeah. So Thor at 100, or Phil Collins Coulson and Achille at 100. I'm going with them because guess what? He's not gonna be able to modify his defense. Period. And he's gonna get psychic blasted for 6. So he's gonna go to click 7. He can't even kill Phil after that.
No, Thor is way better than that combination. He's got safeguard, opposing perplex, and opposing probability control. When he attacks target characters without the deity keyword, modify their defense -1. So they're going down, and their defense as well. He's a 12 for 4 Pensai with 5 range. And
He
you
also
can
hands
give
out that
the deity
divine
key.
favor.
Yeah. Or no, they gain the deity keyword, and then that they can use the
Yeah.
divine favor this trait.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way better than the other combo that you mentioned before. I don't think you're reaching for him frequently, but if you're a Thor fan, this is probably one of the better Thors you're going to find in any CUR.
Yeah.
But we can agree never at 60 points, right?
No.
No.
I mean,
no, I think
honestly,
if you're gonna
maybe,
play him 100,
What?
but maybe it's only for this game he hands out the divine favor trait. So that's
But then you have to
That's
play
what
him
I'm-
for 60 points.
I know, but that's why I said maybe you do it. I understand that, but still, like,
At 60
Maybe.
points, you're basically giving him the Kryptonian keyword.
yeah, but maybe,
divine favor hand out the Kryptonian keyword.
yeah.
I like him better at 100, but
My favorite
I don't ever
dinosaur
wanna
already
see-
said Thor at 60 is his jam.
This one?
oh,
Yeah, he says it's like playing a bad Superman, and he loves it.
Okay. What about the War Machine? Yeah, exactly.
yeah, he's
he's-
playing.
It won,
Remember when you
not-
crapped on this piece and it became your son's favorite piece in the world?
It's not his favorite.
This piece hits every one. It hits every one of his builds.
It does.
If it's on that
frequently.
theme, yeah.
He seems
'Cause it's
so
good.
much like board-wide manipulation. That's what he likes: the perplex and the probability control, and not worrying about them getting murdered. No one's playing this guy at 125, right?
No, I'm not. Miles.
Miles, what bullshit you
Oh
got?
man,
No, don't.
it's.
It's.
I'm trying to see how many points the other Avenger. No, because I play the AB60 at 95 instead.
Okay. So
Yes, I agree.
only reason you're playing this guy is for 30 points. It's Roadie on the road, perplex, probability control. When War Machine uses either, he can only target friendly characters that share a keyword with him, and if he's part of a theme team, it may use them regardless of range and line of fire. So it's only one click, but if you hide him in the back, you can perplex and prob without range and line of fire if you are on a theme team. So Warrior, Soldier, Armor, Stark Industries, Shield, Avengers. Does it just say initiative? Is that a keyword? Just initiative?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's a terrible
Yes.
keyword. And people have been getting it for years, it looks like.
Yeah.
Here, Miles, this is your challenge right here. Win a Silver Pulp event with initiative.
No, initiative. So they got tired of them trashing just DC with Kryptonian. They go, you know what? We've slowly showed that Marvel has just as bad of a keyword, and it's initiative.
Now,
This might be
Miles,
one of the
you could be
worst.
playing Stingrays though.
I would be playing Stingrays. Let's see who's even has it. Is it possible? I mean, yeah, it is. Yellow Jacket.
You know what's crazy is I've
Slapstick?
actually liked all of these Taskmasters, and I've never even picked up on the initiative keyword.
Yeah. I can play 3. Oh no, that's a Fast Forces. I can't play that in Pulp because they don't have that. I can play 2 Slapsticks.
I bet you could. Sounds like it's right up
And they
your
have
alley.
Heroes for Hire, so we go back to Colleen Wing. So Colleen Wing and Slapstick.
Yep. You can just sit there and play with 2 slapsticks. We're gonna move on to
well.
Queen Storm.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the storm I was talking about, yes.
Yeah. This is the start. These 2 pieces are the start of your Wakanda build. You play them
Unless you're
together.
playing Achille and Coulson. But other than that, this is going to be the
Yeah,
opposite.
unless you're playing the Miles version, yes.
Now, would you ever play
They
them?
hold hands too.
sep-
You
I
put them
think you
next
play
to
them
each
at-
other.
Would you play them both?
I-
And I'm trying to remember
Yes.
what the play was because we played a decent amount of sealed with this set, and I feel like it was playing Storm at full. I like the precision strike on her though.
The more I'm looking at it, like
And
I
Black
almost want
Panther
to say just playing them at
low.
50.
Both of them.
Yeah, because the 25 points I know, like for Black Panther, like it does bump him up a little bit with the attack and the speed. I mean the defense and the speed by 2, but man, I think playing him at 50 is still an okay answer because there'll be a quarter of your build right there, and now they're handing out everyone that Wakanda has is able to use Empower or Enhancement full map.
Yeah. So Queen Storm is empower and leadership, and when she uses either, if a friendly character, 33 Black Panthers on the map, other friendly characters with the Wakanda keyword are considered adjacent to her. He has it for enhancement and leadership. So you think you just leave them both in the back and play them both at 50?
Think so, yeah.
I don't mind actually putting him on that 19 defense. For 25 more points, you can actually go in when you need to. He's got a 10 charge then.
And then you
That
give him
would-
vibranium armor and give him 20 defense. So I mean, yeah.
I could see
Maybe.
playing him at 75, and then
So you get
Storm's
you
just
get
so
him.
much better at 50.
yeah, the
You
precision
go
strike
back
is
to
better.
offend.
Sorry, what's up, Pete?
Yeah, you go back to ADW. No, you give him the vibranium armor. You go back to ADW and you add Wakabi to the team. So now he's a 21 top dial. Defense.
Yeah, it's 75 for him.
hmm
The precision
Yeah,
strike.
I think her
probably-
at 50 and him at 75.
Yeah, the precision strike I think
Or you
pays
can give
off.
him you give him the vibranium weapon, and now he's gonna be hitting for 5 damage since he has Empower map wide.
Ooh, I
Yep.
like that too. And then Wakabi would make him still a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd still be a 20. And if you're closer to your starting area, because you're going to play Ramonda too, because why wouldn't you?
Right.
He's in a 21.
Now, do you go Guardians of the Galaxy with him as well and use the Drax to bump his damage up again? So now he's gonna be 6 damage.
Potentially. That's a way better idea than Achille and Coulson.
I wouldn't say way better, but it is a different idea for sure.
It's way better. All right. All right, let's go to the next one here. But yeah, that's an awesome combo between both of them. We didn't even talk about we didn't even talk about the second part. At the beginning of the game, choose another friendly character that shares a keyword with either Queen Storm or Black Panther. They both have this trait. At the beginning of your turn, if the chosen character is on the map, you can heal them one click. So if you play both of them together, choose each other, that Black Panther is also healing, even just from leaving this Queen Storm a little bit further back for the 6-range prop.
So what if with Panther, like you pick Storm, but you have Storm pick someone else?
That would be fine.
Wakanda forever!
All right, this is my favorite Miles. I know people like the 400 set one, but this Miles at
Oh, that's not very nice. My favorite Miles is on the podcast.
Yeah,
with us.
say that's,
Yeah.
my feelings are hurt.
that guy's got some wildly bad
genuinely
ideas.
hurt.
I don't know. I'm kind of over that Miles.
I know, but you know what? Yeah, like he makes them work.
Does he?
No, 75. Yeah, absolutely he does. Remember Simon Garth 4 and 3?
That was all Black Adam. That guy was he died every
It
single
doesn't
game.
matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter. No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
Man,
No.
do it again
It doesn't
then. You
matter.
could rebuild that team with an extra 100 points. See if it's still just as good.
I can't at Clixmania. I can't.
Why?
I can't play Black
Because
Adam.
you can't
at full.
play
Oh.
Black Adam at 200.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, go to more events then.
a
You can
weakness.
play them at.
You know what? You're
IC.
right. Simon Garth with Phil and Achille.
Yeah, that
That's it.
sounds amazing. How are you keyword cheating them onto a theme together?
I haven't figured that out yet.
All right, let me know when you do. How about this Miles
I know
though?
how
That's
I am.
amazing.
75.
75 points.
75.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
stealth and opposing lines of fire can't be drawn to Spider-Man if he is occupying or adjacent to a non-debris terrain marker. So that's what we were talking about earlier, using either stealth or water. So it's the only way to move it is with a TK.
Yeah.
And then he has a special attack power on his first 5 clicks and a 12 attack top dial. Precision strike when Spider-Man hits after resolutions, give each character an action token. He also has a 4 range and 3 bolts, handing out potentially 3 action tokens. And he has combat reflexes and super senses with the Spider-Man team ability. So a 50-50 rollout if you go and base him because you can't draw lines of fire to him if he's adjacent to a non-debris terrain marker. He's now a 19, and he's got outwit, and he ignores characters and elevation. This is one of like the best pieces, yeah, in Pulp.
Yeah.
Right here. One of your best attackers. This next guy's not great though. Would you ever play Venom?
With 2 M's. No.
Why not?
Why would you?
He makes snakes. He's a snake.
All right. Let's go. That's enough of that.
Ares though, I like him. Main force.
He's banned.
Did he get banned?
Yeah, because if they're on the restricted or banned list in normal silver, they're on they're banned. In
Okay,
gold.
I know that's what we did for Clixmania too. That stinks. You could have been cool on if you actually have to play him. Now the Midnight Angel you can add to your sideline, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sideline active, friendly characters with the Wakanda keyword have free or remove any 4 vibranium tokens from your sideline. And if you do, replace this character with a Midnight Angel on click 1. They have combat reflexes and invulnerability for 50 points, sidestep, 11 precision strike, 18 defense, and a 3 in power. So there's plenty of Wakanda pieces that generate another piece. Then you can just turn them into this with all the pieces that make vibranium. Wakanda's got to be one of the top keywords, right? Even without keyword cheating.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, without keyword cheating, I think just puts it up a notch because I mean you can. There's just so much more you can do with it, with the keyword cheating that makes it so much better. But yeah,
How many little tiny guys are there that you can generate? You have the Dora Milaje.
Dora Milaje. Yeah.
Who generates them though? Do they generate them? Or you just
Yeah.
have to
What's her
play
name?
well? Okoye?
Okoye. Mm-hmm. Her leadership generates them.
So yeah, just throwing this on your sideline, being able to turn a 15-point Dora Milaje into this thing, I think that's well worth it.
Yeah.
Just another strategy, and it doesn't cost you anything, right? It just costs you 4 vibraniums. So if you're not really doing anything and your opponent's not attacking you, then you just generate a bunch of these guys.
Yeah.
You know what though? Is it Highlander?
It is.
So you can only have one of them on your sideline then, but that's still
But
fine.
it's various. It's various.
No, they said that they're not. So that's another
Oh.
thing, is that we are allowing that at cliX Mania. Real name various is okay, but not at the ICs or Champion cliX main event.
Which is very unfortunate. Yeah, because like I think that this is where like we can't see the multiple man team shine, because I think multiple man and Pulp would just be so fun to see.
Well, just all the goon teams that you can create, I think is it just adds so many layers to different teams that you can flesh out one big character like a Kingpin or something.
Yeah.
So I think that's another rule I would like to see implemented in the future. You wouldn't main force this at 50 points though, right? Midnight Angel, the armor?
No,
No,
not at all.
Sideline. Yeah.
All right. M'Baku, I like the one from the 400
Yes.
set better, but would you play him
At 50.
70, 50?
I'd play him at
He's
70.
retail.
I mean, if you give him a vibranium weapon, he's now
Leadership
going to get
retail.
12 for 5. And then, he's going to be a retail at 12 for 5.
Is he? I guess it's anywhere, right?
Yeah.
For 70
And you can
points?
also, as long as you don't TK, like if you running shot or charge and hit someone with mystics, he's then going to go. As long as you didn't TK or carry.
Yeah. And then he just pops in and goes 12 for 5, and it's kind of hard to put him down. He's got 8 clicks.
Yeah.
Would
He's
you only
still
play
good at
him
11 for 3 with Precision Strike and Quake
Yeah.
on the retail.
for 50?
Well, the retail is just a regular attack, so you can't retail, you can't power and Quake.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
If you could, if you could Quake with that power, 100%, I'd say you play him at 50, because that's just insane to do that Quake.
Is he only playable then? So he's got Wakanda, Brute, Ruler, and Warrior. Would you only play him on Wakanda then for the power action to retail?
I mean, I think there's better options on Brute and Warrior,
Yeah.
but on Wakanda, he's interesting.
I don't think I like him enough to put him on any of the teams, but being able to retail 12 for 5 seems good, and then you have to deal with him. He has ignored characters and elevation.
And he's hitting someone hard, so.
And they have to know that you can... Mystics is going to be everywhere, right? So you can pretty much, like Miles said, self-trigger this whenever you want. And the opponent's going to have to plan out what they're going to do, because whoever hits, you're not going to want someone flying at you 12 for 5.
Yeah.
All right, how about Vanisher? This is one of the better taxis for sure, right? I've seen this guy do work in just regular constructed, phasing teleport, passenger 2, and then when he's given a move action until your next turn, opposing characters can't target him unless they're adjacent to him. 25 points, 4 clicks, outwit, super senses. If no opponents have vibranium tokens on their sideline, Vanisher can use combat reflexes, which I'm sure...
I'm not expecting many times he'll have combat reflexes. He's still a great taxi, though.
You think that many people are going to play...
Oh, yeah. I think once you get to the top table...
If no opponents, you think everyone's going to have vibranium?
I think the top tables will.
Really?
I do, yeah.
Okay. I think it's
he's really
definitely
good.
a potential team, but I don't know. Maybe just Ramonda, I guess, even.
So even at Worlds for the Pulp Gauntlet, if you look at like most of the teams that were also like the 3-0s, that wasn't me with Thanos, they all had Shuri.
Yeah.
She's just, it's what she brings is insane, because there is no equipment in this format, and so now you're just giving a blanket +1 damage or +1 defense.
That's true. She's reason enough to break theme. I mean, it's just fine. He's still 25 points. He's worth it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and you can also carry dog with him coming up from a new set, and he just attacks.
Yeah.
So there's you
He's
can get
a
an
11
attack with
speed,
him.
phasing teleport passenger
Yeah.
too, so you can bring up 2 things.
Mhm.
All right, I played Ironheart a ton in all the sealed that we did. I thought she was awesome at 115 points. Would you play her at 115?
I almost want to say, I think 115 is. I think both point values you get a look. 115 though, I could see her being played because, like I said, with Mystics, she's not going to be an 11 for 4. If she has 2 action tokens, you're going to be able to make an attack. So you'll be able to make an attack twice a turn in 1 turn. You can use Perplex to give someone an improved target hindering. That's huge.
And then her top
She's awesome.
Her attack power is Pensai and Precision Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to play her at 30 if I want to get her on with Phil and Achille, but she could make the team.
No, she's not.
She could.
No, she did work every single game I played with her.
Absolutely
great,
did, yeah.
She's well worth 115. I think another top attacker. Her and Miles are awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and then this Killmonger, I remember being pretty disappointed with, right? Except,
Well, what if you turn the prey into a Midnight Angel?
You can do that, can't you? It just says keyword.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
it's so dumb. I will say, Christine pulled this and sealed in one. I think it was it release day, and won the event. Did you have to play her that day, Pete? She had like this full token team. He ended up doing pretty well, actually.
I don't think I did. I know she had a great day that day. I don't remember playing her though. I don't know. This guy was one of those pieces. You get those pieces where like you're like, oh, cool, and you play him, and then for some reason that day he just never hits. That's what happened to me with this piece. So there's about 5 other Killmongers I'll pick up before I pick up this one. Like you can sit right there with your stupid Jaguar.
He does have, so 70 points. He's a 8 running shot, 11 precision strike energy explosion with 5 range, 3 bolts, and it's your leadership. And then when he or prey KOs an opposing character, give Killmonger a scar token. Free remove a scar token to choose one. The next time Killmonger attacks this turn, increase damage dealt to each hit character target by 1. The next time Killmonger attacks this turn, increase damage dealt to each hit target by 1. And then make an attack, but only to target characters that are 20 or less points.
Yes, if he get prey to KO something, then he can do 3 damage energy explosion.
That's pretty good, right? With precision strike, if there's
Yeah. And then Achille can give him
Senses.
Psychic Blast for penetrating 3 damage energy explosion.
that's something he could do. I think you're playing him at 60 points then, so probably not worth it.
I'm playing Killmonger at 70, him at 60, and then Phil at 100 at 40.
That's a team you can
Just
make.
trying to. Yeah, I'm going to make it. You'll be seeing Phil.
I think you're playing him either at
You'll be
70
feeling
points or
coming
not
in
at
the air
all, though,
tonight.
right? Would you play him at 35?
I-
No.
I think, 35. Turn that prey into a Midnight Angel.
No. You're just getting a sidestep 11 for 3. You still get that precision strike and free attack or +1 to each target, but I don't know. I think 70 points if you want to lean into him, but he's not striking me like the other ones that we just talked about. He might be only one worse. Actually, the only rare that's probably worse than him is Venom. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not something I'm
Reaching for
going
now.
for.
If you can lean into that energy
No.
explosion, maybe there's something there. But Prey is an 8 charge, 11 blades, 17 combat reflexes, and 2 damage. So nothing too crazy there either. All right, that is Black Panther.
You want to talk about power? Silver Pulp isn't a format, it's a lifestyle. It's grit, it's crime, it's 4-color chaos with no apologies. And while the rest of you are counting clicks, I'm counting free actions, brother. Free sidestep, take it. Free attack, don't mind if I do. They call it broken, I call it precision. I am the excellence of free execution. In Silver Pulp, I don't pay retail. I take it free, and I leave the table with the win.
Now you've got questions. We've got answers.
Your ass better call somebody!
First, we have Ben Gronheid. Will there be a new segment called Know Your Maps with Maps Peterson? Pete, tell me something about maps. Go.
They come in 2 different sizes, and the best one of all time is Monster Island. Followed by the second best of all time, the Graveyard one, which I can never remember the name of.
Glen Grove Cemetery.
Thank you. Yes. I play it all the time. You'd think I would remember it, but I don't.
You should change your name to Glen Grove.
See, that would be a terrible segment.
Maps, Glen Grove, Peterson. Yeah. No, it'd be a great segment. We could talk about maps.
It'd be terrible.
Yeah.
But I'll probably still make like bumper music for it because it's too fun to do that. But terrible segment idea.
Well, listen, the last segment that you thought was terrible won segment of the year. And then basically that guy quit cliX.
Yep. Pete, do you have any other fun map facts to throw at us?
It's required to play the game.
Latveria has a great map bonus.
There's a lot of great map bonuses. Latveria, Wakanda, the Avengers Tower one, the Tony Stark one. And yeah.
Pete,
What else you got,
what's the bunker map's proper name?
Major Brock's Bunker.
Ooh, good job. I'll give you that one. Still sounds like a terrible segment, though.
Well, they don't call me Maps Peterson for nothing.
They literally do.
Royal knower of maps. Great maps. Maps Peterson.
We have Brandon Michael Bruner. What are you most excited about concerning the format, and what are you least excited about concerning the format? So I'm excited that there's something new, and it gets rid of some of the biggest issues that are plaguing Modern and even still kind of present in Silver too. I'm a little concerned that people just aren't going to show up and the format gets solved and gets stale real quickly. Miles, what about you?
So I do love the fact that we were able to actually get Silver into an official format. The one thing that I am more worried about is the fact that we didn't get a restricted list. We saw for 2 years straight a team that just completely decimated its stuff, and I think that we need a restricted list for Pulp. We already know that Pulse Wave is a problem, and in Pulp it's even more so. So with Blue Marvel and Red Widow, Hardy Thor, I realize that they did ban Deathstroke, but I think a restricted list would have been a little bit helpful. I mean, it is just starting, so obviously there's room for improvement, but yeah, the solved format is what I'm worried about because we've already seen that team, and now you're just going to add 100 points to that team because that team still, I think, you do that team as is, if you put it in the Modern against any Modern team that you can build, it just wipes the floor with it.
Which team?
It was the Blue Marvel Soldier team. I think you played it a few years ago.
Soldier team.
I didn't play Blue
Lucas
Marvel.
won
Blue
2 years
Marvel,
in a row.
Falcon.
I had a Soldier team, but it wasn't that.
Yeah, it's Lucas won with it 2 years in a row because there's a drop-off team with Blue Marvel, Red Widow. It did have Deathstroke on it, which obviously that's replaceable.
I thought his was unthemed with like Watcher and the die replacement.
Oh yes,
Spiderling.
yeah. Yeah, Spiraling is something that I can't believe that's.
I'm
There's
just
a-
glad
there's
we
a
got
few issues, I
we
think.
got a ban list, right, which is great. And I
Yes.
think that as long as we see a restricted list and that's taken care of, I think we're gonna be good.
Yeah, I just see that team running roughshod over everything with the extra 100 points.
Yeah, potentially for sure, because all that stuff is Silver right now.
Yeah.
Pete, what about you?
Man, I'm excited just for something different. I'm excited to not have to deal with one shots and potentially Beetlejuiceburg and all the stuff in Modern that's just wearing me out because it's just like I don't understand how this is even part of the game sometimes. But I do worry a little bit about the solve format. That team that Lucas won with is a great team, and now you can add 100 more points to it. So I think Pulse Wave is potentially a big problem in this format, more so than other things, particularly with certain pieces. But I guess we'll kind of see how it plays out.
All right, then we have Damian Davis looking for suggestions. Who would you add or drop on this team? It's a soldier theme, and Blue Marvel must stay on the team. So this is Peacemaker at 75 points from Batman Team Up, The Masters of Time, Hal Jordan at 70 points, the Blue Marvel at 50, Captain America from X-Men 97, the Drop-Off Falcon from AV60, the Rare Wolverine from X-Men 97, the War Machine from Black Panther at 30, AIM Red Squad that gives you Empower or Enhancement, you choose at the beginning of the game, and then a Shield Agent from Captain America and the Avengers, which you can choose. How do? You choose which starting line this thing's at?
Yeah.
Okay. There's other characters like this, and you have to roll a d6 to see what they start on, but I'm not seeing that on this one. Where are you guys at with Blue Marvel at full versus 50?
I think him at 50 is just where it's at because you're going to be doing Pulse Wave Force Blast anyway, so you don't care about Mystics. He already has a stop click. You're able to get bonus things. The one thing that I would change, honestly, is when you're looking at it, Peacemaker at 75, I think, is better at 40. And you bump up that Wolverine to 75.
Oh, 75 for sure, yeah.
So you swap the point cost for Peacemaker and Wolverine. And the Hal Jordan for Masters of Time, I guess he's using that to carry a lot. You could drop him to 40, get an extra 30 points.
Yeah, then he's your carrier and your TK.
Yeah.
And isn't Red Widow is a soldier too?
Yeah, and she's 45.
Yeah.
And so now you're looking at what else to get. So if you drop him 30 and take off that Shield Agent, you get Red Widow on the team.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
that's
still
automatically
keep
better.
But yeah, I would switch Peacemaker to 40 and Wolverine to 75. And then drop Hal Jordan to 40, drop Shield Agent, and add Red Widow. If you want to try and keep it just so it's not changing too much, it'll just be easy switches.
Oh, no, I agree.
The team
with that
still
for
functions
sure, yeah.
as is. Because I don't want to just completely rebuild the team, so I'm looking at what he's going for, and I think that just makes the team stronger from top to bottom.
Yeah,
while
you
keeping
don't
the
need
team's integrity.
You don't need more attackers on this team if you add in Red Widow. So dropping Hal Jordan to the TK click, you can still now get your phasing with him, which could be pretty big depending on the map. And you still get your passenger 8. But now he can actually TK next turn also. And then you still have Valken that can fly up whoever you want. Right?
Yeah, and then Wolverine, that charge flurry is, yeah.
And even though he's got insane. Battle Fury, Valken doesn't carry, right? You just have to move through. How is this worded?
You move through them, yeah.
After resolutions, you may choose a standard friendly character that shares a keyword with Valken that he moved through during this action. And if you do place that character, so that gets around like an actual carry where you wouldn't be able to carry Wolverine. So you could move up to 8 with Valken, place Wolverine, and now he's a charge flurry. 12 attack, that's way better.
And yeah, and you have one TK, 2 TKs.
That'll be one.
Figured out, or just one? Just one.
It's only one.
So you can still TK in Blue Marvel.
Yeah.
Which is fine, right?
Yeah, I mean, that Blue Marvel, I know everybody's talking about the running shot pulse wave. Him just carrying around that AIM Red Squad is not bad either. So he's going to be hitting for 4 most of the time with the enhancement.
And the potential knockback.
And I just like Peacemaker. And in Peacemaker, I know at full you're able to get that special damage power, but I just think he's better as a support attacker and getting those extra attacks in with Wolverine.
You have it on his first click on his low dial too.
Yeah. Yeah, he only has it for one click, but yeah, and then he just has regular prob after that. But I just think you get more out of Wolverine at full than you do Peacemaker.
For sure. No, you do.
Yeah, I think getting Red Widow on this team is huge. Because then that Falcon is just either dropping off Wolverine or Red Widow like literally every turn.
I wonder if he's trying to kill the shield agent to trigger Captain America right away too.
That could be a thing as well. You have the AIM Red Squad soldier to do that.
Yeah,
if you really need
I think
to.
you're better off getting Red Widow on the team, and now you have Red Widow, Wolverine, and Blue Marvel as attackers.
Yep.
And Captain America's not bad with his 4 range, 3 bolts, precision strike.
Yeah, they get +1 defense as is. So, before you even KO anything.
Right, then they're getting the +2 if something does get KO'd.
Yep.
So everyone's going to be way harder to hit. So yeah, Captain America is probably worth keeping. And then if something does die, it's hopefully Red Squad, but everything just gets harder to kill. What would Blue Marvel go to? 20?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would try those changes, Damien, and see where that gets you. All right, then we have Caleb Kadu. What pick-a-power, pseudo-pick-a-power figures do you think we will see in Silver Pulp, and do you think we will see a lot of them? Nathaniel Richards is number 1.
Yeah.
He's going to be, I think, one of your top 10 pieces.
Yeah, just because of his point cost, yeah. I think that there's Franklin Richards is just amazing for his points, and then, which I think you're going to see quite a bit of.
Yeah, he'll be up there.
And then Amazo. JLU Common Amazo, I think, is something that is going to be seen quite a bit.
Oh, that set was a lot of fun. I remember playing that a ton when it came out.
But there's then this with how prevalent I think Nathaniel Richards is. I think people really need to look at potentially playing the uncommon leech from Xavier School, so that way you know if he's going to try and do the pulse wave trick, you can just pick pulse wave and he can't choose that power.
Which
you just
set?
say no. X-Men Xavier School.
What does he do again? I don't remember.
When an opposing character would use an opposing effect to choose a power, you may choose a power, and they can't choose that power.
Okay. How many points is he?
He's 30.
That's not bad.
He also has Outwit, and each time Leech uses it, if his target was within 4 squares, which obviously minimum range is 4 now, so he'll be within 4 to do that. After resolutions, you can use Outwit again, targeting a character not already targeted by his Outwit this turn.
Oh, that
so
I
you
remember.
Can keep using. So you can keep doing it as long as there's targets.
Yeah.
But the lockdown trait is where I think he sees the most play, because I mean you're stopping Franklin Richards from picking a power. Nathaniel Richards, Zatanna, if someone's crazy enough, Amazo. Because whenever an opposing character would use an effect that allows it to choose standard powers to use, you may first choose a standard power. This turn, that character can't choose that standard power that you chose.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good counter for it. Nathaniel Richards, though, probably top 10. Where do you see the other ones getting played, though?
I think Franklin Richards is going to be played a lot. Yeah. Yes. And Amazo.
So Amazo, I feel like, is going to be harder to get. That's the gray one, right?
Yes, he's the common.
Yeah,
I think he's
really good.
It's the team up cards. It's the team up cards that are hard to get for Amazo.
Yeah, they were.
Where's he at? It's so hard to find him. Yeah, the JLU 012.
Yeah,
because I mean, for 125, you're able to choose a character within 4 squares in line of fire, and you choose 3 powers if he's 100 or 125 points. And then he takes a maximum of 1 damage when you're attacked by a character that can use a power other than willpower that Amazo can use. So, and he's a 10, 12, 19, 4.
I played that piece a ton. I love that Amazo.
And you get the range. Right, yeah, you get the printed range value of a character that you chose. So if you choose someone that, has a high range, which is very easy to do in Silver Pulp, you get hypersonic speed and range combat expert, or close combat expert, or
He chooses 2
psychic
powers,
blast
right?
range
If
combat
he's
expert.
full.
And no, he chooses 3 if he's 100 or
3.
125. Yes.
Yeah, that'll be one of the better pieces too. I think he'll be harder to get. And you won't see him as much just because he is a little bit older, but I think that's definitely one of the better pieces from way back when, GLU or earlier.
Last time I checked, he was pretty really easy to get.
Really?
And still cheap. Yeah, I'm looking him up right now to see if he's still available. Yeah, it's $1.49 on eBay.
Oh, that's well worth it then.
So I think he's gonna be seen a lot. He's $1.50 right now. Yeah, and there's someone that has 3 sold, and you can just go through them. I mean, and you have what Lucky Dice has them for $1, $1.99. I mean, yeah, he's easily attainable.
What are his keywords? He's robots. Is that it?
So he's in Justice League, Project Cadmus, and Robot.
Okay, I remember he didn't have too many. All right, let's go to number 2.
Make him Avengers.
With the captain.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Is that what his name is? Because you're going to keep telling me to make him an Avenger, and I'm going to keep asking who it is.
It's Steve Rogers.
It's just Steve Rogers?
It also gives Shield. Which is important for some teams.
Other than that, what are some not talked about underrated figs for Silver Pulp that you want to see played? We'll be covering all of that stuff over the next couple of episodes. We definitely want to talk about the stuff in Silver people might have forgotten about or just overlooked.
Lady Mastermind and Simon Garth are the 2 most underrated pieces.
They are on no one's list except for Miles.
Well, yeah, because I won with them. So results speak for themselves.
They were dead every game.
That's besides the point. They still went 4-3.
Okay.
So let the record show.
What are some teams you're thinking about running in Silver Pulp? I'm starting with Assassins. Miles, do you have an actual answer?
Yes, so there's actually 2 pieces I've been looking at. One is the Fantastic Four Silver Surfer rare, and the other one is the much maligned Rebirth Beast Boy rare.
What does he even look like?
He is a gorilla that has like an eagle.
Oh, that's
coming out of his
right.
back, like
I remember that one.
transformation.
Yeah, he wasn't great, I didn't think.
He's 60 points, as all Beast Boys are, for some reason. No, he's actually surprisingly really good.
Peter, what are
There's
you?
some.
What are you building?
He's giant, so Anthro can make him not have defense powers.
See, it took 3 hours, and we finally found a giant.
I've got all kinds of bad ideas, as usual. I really like Wakanda, honestly, in Silver Pulp. I think if you go back and look through all the Wakanda pieces, I think there's a lot that team does. I also really like Warrior and Avengers. So those are kind of the 3 things. Although I did build a mystical team tonight with your girl, Morgan Le Fay. It's not bad. I'll send it to you.
How many teams have you actually started building besides that mystical team?
Yeah. No, I had Wakanda, Warrior. I've messed with a couple times, and then Avengers. I mean, Avengers is great in Silver Pulp. Holy cow!
Oh yeah.
There's some classics that you forget about.
Well, his next question: who all is going to an icy regional? I think I'm gonna attend 2 with Oliver. We have one, and then there's one in Indiana that I think we'll be able to make also. Pete, you're only playing in hours, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm going the local in Kenosha. That's basically it.
Miles, will you be driving 7.5 hours for a pulp event?
No, I was thinking about flying, and then I realized that the date is the same day as I have for my appointment for my taxes, and my taxes are important to do, so
Nah.
I have to do my taxes that day instead.
It's a terrible excuse. You were going to fly to
It's
a Pulp
legit.
event. You were going to get on an airplane, fly to a Pulp event, but you have to do your taxes instead.
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah. I realized that my appointment was for my taxes are not easy. I have a lot to do on my taxes.
I just had somebody
So,
do my taxes
yes.
today. You should do that also.
That's why I have to go there. That's my tax appointment.
Just send them
They don't
the
just do
stuff
my taxes.
with technology.
No.
And then get on a plane and play Pulp.
No, like it's not that easy.
It is. That's
so
literally
much
how
stuff
easy
to
it
do.
is. I just did that today.
No.
Okay. Number
I
5.
don't trust them.
How do you not trust sending things?
No, I don't trust them to do my taxes correctly, so I micromanage them.
Oh, I'm sure they love that.
I do have my bachelor's degree in tax accounting and bookkeeping, so
You have
yes.
you have a degree in like 77 different things.
No, it's just literally bookkeeping and tax accounting.
Oh, okay.
That's the only degree I have. The other one, what you're thinking of is my degree in Seagology, which is the study of Steven Seagal, and Van Dammetry, which is the study of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That is absolutely
are
what I
also
was
legit.
thinking. Yep, that was what I was
Well,
thinking.
he's done postdoc work in both of those, so
Yeah.
it's actually Dr. Miles Kane.
Yeah, I'm a Van
PhD.
Dammetrist and a Seagalogist.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5. Do you think that every now and then you could make a team together for an age or format on a podcast? We can probably do that, and even make a few Pulp teams after we finish up what we're doing with the Pulp list here. Probably.
Well, yeah, and I tried doing that this episode, and you shut me down with
Yeah.
Coulson and Achille.
That was a terrible
Yeah,
team
you
idea.
did.
I'm just saving everyone time with that one.
You know what?
Pete,
Whatever.
you wanted to flesh out what's his face? Coulson and Achille.
So here's the thing about Miles making teams is sometimes you just got to let him be great. And you did not let him be great.
No, that's not true. Many times I support Miles in being great, but sometimes he starts an idea and I know where it's going to go and it's not a good one. Miles, how many times have you scrapped ideas?
More times than I can count.
So I was just
That's
saving
because
Miles.
I found a better idea.
Right.
So I had pulp ideas.
This one's
but
on the
I
bottom.
scrapped them because I found a better one.
And
No,
it
this is
wasn't
not my
this.
top.
And it wasn't
I'm going
Coulson
to
and
Adepticon
Achille.
with it.
That's fine.
No,
That's
and when
great.
I'm in the finals, I want you to acknowledge me with one finger in the air, just like you acknowledged your.
You get one
original
finger
tribal
in the
chief
air
beat.
for sure.
Yeah,
You might even get a finger from each hand if you're lucky.
I hope. Stone Cold. It'll be Stone Cold Ryan Redmond.
Yep. It will.
Perfect.
No, I want to try to get a lot of these pieces talked about so that it makes sense when we actually make teams with them, and it'll refresh my own memory on some of them. So I feel like we should do a deeper dive before we start making teams. So hopefully we can finish these lists before the IC regionals are over
By next year.
next year.
Agreed.
2027 IC regionals.
Yes.
Number 6, what are some ways to stay focused and not accidentally forget things when playing besides a note card? Because I hate slow playing so much that I forgot to do things like I lost a game in Michigan States because I forgot to flip Halt Mutant in my game against Miles' favorite dinosaur. I forgot to call out the team ability for my JLA and Avengers for my Prime Lobo team, which would have gotten me a lot of points potentially because an Ares bomb on all his support with 35-point Spidey, that him probbing his own attacks to get doubles for knockback with Pulse Wave, and I had all that on a note card and still forgot. How do you pace yourself? Yeah, I am totally with you. I frequently start playing too fast because the opponent is playing really slow and I want to get more than 3 turns in. I would say a note card is definitely the best way to not forget things. Otherwise, just running reps with your team so that it becomes a habit and it doesn't slip your mind as fast. But I've also just done little reminders for stuff like 3D printed objects or like that power selector that I had for Arachnite. Or I've used different dice with symbols on them just as like reminders to do things in the beginning of the matchups. Miles,
so Prime Lobo, you need a notepad because the team abilities can potentially change per matchup, and there's nothing about when you're looking at your opponent's team, You write down all of theirs, and you'll obviously have like a few sheets. If there's 5 rounds in Swiss, you're like, okay, we'll have 5 sheets ready with my team abilities on 5 different ones, and you add to your opponents. So that way you don't miss any of those triggers for Prime Lobo specifically. And it's also not slow playing because you're doing it while the game setup is. Obviously, you want to be able to write fast. Everything else, like being able to forget to flip Halt Mutant, I mean, that happens. It's just, mental reps and reps in person.
Pete, do you have a plan ever or no? I feel like you just raw dog
No.
every game, right? Yeah. Okay.
Man, I build a team. I've got this great idea, and I sit down and completely forget why I did it. I think the biggest key, honestly, the biggest key is just playing your team or playing the pieces. I guess repeatedly is where I've had the most success. But yeah, it's so hard to remember all the interactions and stuff, especially at like high level events where you're seeing like these things that are doing 10 to 15 different things per turn. These teams that are doing that much, you're gonna forget stuff. Human error is part of the game. Um, so I think the notepad's probably the best suggestion. Or, just have Miles available by a iPad, one or the other.
Yes, that's a reasonable solution. Number 7.
Yes.
Also, how do you decide what to play when there's so much you want to play? We're lucky enough to have a local scene where I can play the stuff that I want to play for fun enough and get some of that out of my system. And I also can try some of the pieces to see if they have potential. But I also kind of just have like a mental list, and I add stuff to that list as it gets previewed. Some things kind of get moved down that list as more things come out, and eventually they just rotate out of Modern. So I still definitely run into that problem where there's too many things to play. But that's why Silver is great, right? Just because it's out of Modern doesn't mean it sits in a box forever anymore.
Yep. So this one was it's something I've been doing since I got back, where I have an exhaustive spreadsheet of figures that do something unique. And so if I want to play a figure, I just wait to see if there's something that, as each set comes out. I mean, BTU Aquaman was a perfect example where I wanted to play that figure, but he wasn't quite there. And then Notorious came out, and then we had the Butterfly Iconics come out. So then I'm like, oh, I can get this to work to be able to make it theme, to use this team up card to be able to get Merlin with Butterfly. And so that all coalesced for my awesome 5-run event of winning online Winamaps. So yeah, I just have nothing else better to do with my life, my free time, than to have an exhaustive spreadsheet.
That sums it up.
Yeah.
Pete, do you have an answer?
I just have certain things that I play over and over again because I like them. I mean, it's hard to, even as much as we play, probably, or we even have the opportunity to play, it's still hard to get through everything you want to play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's part of the fun of it, right? Like, like you can do something different all the time, and it doesn't always have to be, a sweaty game. Sometimes you can just throw out a fun team, and it probably won't go well, but as long as you enjoyed it, it's fine.
I agree. And last, also, if you could go over everything that has potential in Silver Pulp from each set, that would be awesome. While that might sound like a ridiculous request, over the next few episodes, we'll be doing exactly that.
It's almost like he read your mind, Rebin.
I know, right?
And it would take us 20 minutes per set.
He actually added he added that today too, so he was reading our minds.
Did
My
he?
mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Owen Bus. What figures do you think are best or most problematic in Silver Pulp? So best we'll kind of keep going over the next few episodes. I don't think we have like a list yet, but problematic for me, number 1 is going to be the next phase Moon Knight. We won't be able to play him at cliX Mania at Adepticon because he's 200 points, but I feel like I've already thought this guy was going to be an issue, and I've talked to numerous people who they're not super excited about Pulp, and this is just an easy go-to piece that's I think overpowered. So I'm thinking Moon Knight's going to be the number one answer for me.
I think Black Adam's up there with him, honestly.
I agree. He's up there too.
But yeah, that's gonna be that. Then you also got to break it down to where the most problematic is pieces that just combo so well together because of how effective they are together. Um, you're gonna have figures like with Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel, as you know, just by himself isn't a problem. It's when you're able to combo him with other figures that he becomes a bigger problem just because of the pulse wave knockback, which is way stronger in pulp than it is in modern.
Are you talking
or any
about
other
like
format.
Falcon, this AV60 Falcon, or
Yeah,
what?
Falcon. Yeah, Falcon. I mean, teaming him up with just other pulse waivers that just, it's crazy how just ridiculously like strong that pulse wave is in silver pulp and just pulp in general.
So do you think out of the actually I'll ask in a second here. Pete, what do you have?
I think what I would call the more like the tentpole type are going to be more the problem. You guys covered Moon Knight and Black Adam; those both sprang to mind. I think those are going to be a big issue. And I mean, you have to have Pulse Wave available, but there's certain figures that like that 50-point Blue Marvel is pretty destructive against a lot of other teams in this format.
So between Moon Knight, Black Adam, and Blue Marvel, who do you think would need to be added or should be added to the ban list? And who do you think should be restricted if they start a restricted list?
Black
Blue
Adam.
Marvel restricted. The other two need to be banned. I think we have a problem with. We've already seen it in regular silver with the tent poles, especially in 400, of what you can really do with those figures. And pulp is just going to be even more
Worse.
apparent. Yeah, and then Blue Marvel. And the reason why you don't play him at 150 is because he has hypersonic speed. You're playing him at 50 to take advantage of the pulse wave. I just think that he just needs to be restricted more so about the amount of play that he gets. That you want to try and restrict him and to try and really get some unique builds. I do feel also that Party Thor needed to be restricted as well. I think Party Thor is going to be the outlier that really doesn't see much play compared to Blue Marvel, but I think he's just as effective and fits the same niche. And then this is where Nathaniel Richards comes into play too by just handing out Pulse Wave to certain figures.
I think
But
Nathaniel could probably go on the restricted list also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that Blue Marvel had hypersonic on the top when we were mentioning him earlier. I just thought it gave him a deeper dial and another stop click. Pete,
Yeah.
Moon Knight, Black Adam, and Blue Marvel banned and restricted.
I hate to ban pieces, but
Do it.
Blue Marvel for sure restricted. Franklin Richards for sure restricted. Party Thor, I agree with Miles. He can be kind of problematic, so I think you should also look at him on the restricted. I hate to ban pieces, but I think if you're going to do it, I don't know that you ban Black Adam. I think you make him playable at 100 if somebody really wants to do that. I mean, he still has what, 2 stop clicks?
Yeah, and that's
Or no,
why
it's the
with
invincible
ours,
friendly characters. Yeah,
it's
not
the
a stop click.
150 max points because the 150 max
Yeah.
points really reins in those problematic figures.
Pete, have you had to play against a 200-point Moon Knight in a pulp format or sealed?
Yeah, I've played him and played against him.
It's pretty terrible.
It is. It's just like a war of attrition. Like essentially, like whoever's hitting. Yeah, and I mean, I like the Black Adam piece. You've seen me play him many times. He's just a great Black Adam. But if he's a problem in the format, then for the health of the format, he needs to be adjusted or removed.
It's just one of those things where like he wouldn't be nearly as bad when you're able to play stronger pieces, but when it's pulp and you're just pinging everyone with the insane Mystics damage, it's just too much. So yeah, I would say ban on the Moon Knight and Black Adam, and then Blue Marvel restricted. Then question number 2 is, do you think there should be a restricted list? So because there has not been any wide testing on this, I'm fine with not having a restricted list at first, because they did do a decent job at the official ban list. But odds are, after some events, I think a really good one could be made pretty fast, even after the icy regionals.
Yeah, I'd agree with there. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I do think there should be a restricted list, but like you said, it's going to take play. You can have a what if restricted list, but sometimes you just want to see it played, even if you know certain things are going to be a problem. You just want to play out so that way you can try and keep the player base happy, and so they can understand why things are going to be put on there.
Right. Pete, you want to see a restricted list?
I think it's
right.
Yeah, I think it's worth running it the first time and see what happens. I think we know what's going to end up on it. I think other pieces that could definitely get talked about it too is Moreland. I think Moreland's going to get played so much it's going to be nauseating.
Yes. Well, it also helps too, letting it just go like this. Ban the stuff that outright just needs to get banned for sure. But once you see this stuff played, I think you'll get a good idea of what should be added to the ban list and what should be added to a restricted list. Because there's plenty of stuff that could just make it onto the restricted list that end up getting banned anyway.
Yeah.
Number 3, do you agree with the current ban list so far? The biggest thing was, I think, Collector's Trove Thanos. So the fact that he was gone, that was great. Deathstroke getting on there, I think, is a good call. Moon Knight is the big omission, I think. We kind of already talked about that. Moon Knight, Black Adam for Miles. Pete, did you?
Yeah, and I was really hoping.
Oh, go ahead.
That I could have ran back with Thanos. Only being able to play him in one event is just.
Oh no!
I wanted to run it back.
That's right. Collector's Trove Thanos did win Pulp Worlds.
That's right.
I'm sure everyone remembers that.
Everyone should.
Yeah.
Pete, are you happy with the current ban list?
I am for now. I mean, let's see what happens. There are some answers. No, neither one of them does. I'm trying to figure out what the answer is to Moon Knight right now, because I'm looking at it and I think it's just Black Adam. Then it's just well, those are those two pieces getting played.
Well, we named him from Black Panther.
Oh yeah, Amadeus Cho. There you go.
Right.
There you go. That guy will end up on the restricted list just because.
Oh, help me, so Amadeus. Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus.
Going to Anthony.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad Thanos is gone. Sorry, Miles. That piece is just, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
it was bad. Going to Anthony Barnstable. What are your thoughts on this recommended tournament rules document? It is as long as an episode of your podcast. Well, hopefully someone memorizes it, because I sure as hell ain't reading this one.
No, I unfortunately didn't have time.
There's so much there.
It's tough. There is, it's one thing when I'm reading for an official one, I get it. But I mean, he did put a lot of work in it, so I'll give him credit to that. But yeah, like I said, I've had a busy weekend and everything, so I guess better knowledgeable people are probably better at reading that and getting it into the right hands than I would.
I think the good thing is that it has, what's this called when it's 1.1, 2.1? Not bullet points.
Bullet points?
Is it bullet points?
Pretty sure.
At least you can find what you need easily, but I think someone, if they just have it memorized and I could ask them, that would be better. So
yeah, I'm hoping that somebody actually tattoos it on their body.
Ooh, that reminds me of a Doom Patrol episode where they have the Bible. There's certain Bible from that episode just tattooed all over their body.
There's a segment on bribery and wagering.
Ooh, are we in favor of both, or are we against it?
I'm in favor of both. Let's see what they say, though. I probably should have looked at the bullet point before I just scrolled down to page 874.
Is that how many pages are on there?
No, I lost it though. It's where did it go? We probably don't need minor ages, which is Victorian Age, Platinum Age, Atomic Age, Bronze Age, Copper Age, Chrome Age, Iron Age, Postmodern Age. I think it's hard enough to get people to just play 2 ages, so having 17 ages is probably too much. Here it is. It's 9.
I want to be the best Victorian Age player ever. No, I didn't even know that was a thing.
You have to dress in the proper attire.
Right. Ooh, tardiness is addressed too.
Dude, I have to scroll down so far. This is like looking for Kenny's placing on an event.
Oh, I found bribery. It's 9.4.3.
Yeah, it's really far down here. There is 126 pages. Can we bribe people, Pete?
No, we're against bribery.
Well, we're not against bribery. Someone is.
Yeah, they are at the CCO. Wagering.
Ooh, so I can bet hot dogs? Should we bet glizzies?
Where is... What is
Wagering's
it? Oh, here.
9.4.4.
So bribery. An individual has performed bribery when they offer an incentive to entice a player into conceding, double lossing, or reporting results of the game other than what actually occurred on the board, or encourage such an offer or accept such an offer, or entice a judge to give a favorable ruling on a question or investigation, or to falsify tournament reports or encourage such an offer. The penalty for this error is a game loss. Examples: a player in a Swiss round offers their opponent $100 to concede the match. So you can't do that?
Yeah, evidently no.
So that
Which
does
reminds me, you owe me $100.
I have bribed people with hot dogs.
Did it work?
No, it never did.
I don't know. Someone had
They
an
took the hot
opportunity to get a
dog and
glizzy
then
from
beat me.
Miles. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you want a glizzy? You gotta let me win. I'm like, fine. I trust you. I'll give you this glizzy, and then they beat me.
Can we review this document? Is this something that we can submit feedback on? Because I
Probably.
feel like wagering on somebody else's game. I feel like that should be encouraged, not frowned upon.
Yeah, let's read wagering. Wagering occurs when a player or spectator at a tournament places or offers to place a bet on the outcome of a tournament, match, or any portion of a tournament or match. The wager does not need to be monetary, nor is it relevant if a player is not betting on their own match. The penalty for this error by a player involved in the game wagered on is a game loss. Spectators of the wagered game committing this error will be penalized with a warning that will carry over to all other tournaments they play in during that event. If a warning of any type is issued after that one, it is upgraded to a game loss immediately. This sounds like Dwight Schrute giving me demerits.
I'll be
Examples. Examples. 2 players agree that the winner of the match will be able to choose a rare figure out of the other person's force after the tournament. The winner of the match. The other example: 2 spectators place a monetary bet on the number of victory points scored by the winner or by either specific player. See, that seems fine to me.
How many times would you or I have been giving game losses during events from bets during stuff that we've done?
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's
Yeah.
totally fine. I don't know. Some of this stuff should be up for discussion, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the bribery thing. The wagering, I don't, but that's okay. This is their rules. And this is an exhaustive document. So whoever worked on this, and if it was only Anthony, my goodness. Incredible.
I believe it was.
But
only
considering
Anthony did the whole
we
thing
posted
over lunch.
questions yesterday, and it was 126 pages, I did not get a chance to read it. So...
His second question: will Clix Mania Silver Pulp follow the same rules as CCO Silver Pulp? It will not. We do not feel like the floor makes it new player friendly. So standard Silver Age, I think, absolutely should have that floor. But Pulp is supposed to be new player friendly, and so someone that like just bought a brick or a case of a set should be able to play that whole brick or case, the CUR from that to build a team. And I think that takes away even just some of the mechanics that you can build from. So I think that's a big negative to the way the format is right now. We're also maxing the points that a figure can be played at 150. That will help some of the toxic pieces from being played, like Moon Knight or Black Adam at what's his other point line? 200?
200
100 and 200.
Yeah, so you'd have to play him at 100 points then. So
Yeah.
I'm all for more pieces
and
being legal, but there's some pieces that just should not be in the format.
And selfishly, I like our little bit of flavor on events too, So I like that we're doing kind of a little bit of different than just standard rules.
With Silver Pulp, just starting, it would be nice for this to follow up all the ices to really see the difference between the floor and not having the floor and see where players land on that. I think that's also a good thing.
You better have a 126-page document out by tomorrow.
It's not even going to be 126
I'm working on it
words.
now. I'm 3 sentences in. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you what bullet points 1.1 and 1.2 are. You can absolutely bribe your opponent, and you must wager on all matches.
So I would say bribery was discouraged, but wagering is acceptable and encouraged 100%.
You have to at least have a wager going on during every single round. It can be your match, it can be random, whatever, but you have to have a current wager going on, even if it's for like a stick of gum.
So I would be 0-7 because the entire wager was that I was going to go play Simon Garth and get more wins than losses. That follows the wager.
Yeah, see, that takes away from a lot of clicks.
Yeah, that means that you would have won the bet because I'd be 0-7.
Sounds like I won the bet. Then he asked, did you see the reveal of CCO Orlando pricing, and what are your thoughts on it? So, Champion Clix also always has great pricing, right? One of the top events.
Absolutely.
I would say. So,
yeah.
We'll probably run down everything and do a whole event and pricing podcast episode eventually here. But there's a lot to go over right now, so not today. But, I mean, if there's one thing you can guarantee is that Champion Clix is going to have one of the best prized out events. That's just a guarantee. That's nothing to ever worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Going
we
to
say it just looks awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Going to Konstantin Savitsky, Silver Pulp. How much will theme matter? So
I don't think theme matters at all right now.
Really? So I think that this is kind of like what we see at like with all these events, right? Is that you see certain things at the beginning, and as more events get played, you see things shift until by the end of it, you just want to slam your head into a wall because it's the same shit over and over again. So I think that at first you're going to see a lot of theme. It's going to be a lot easier to build. And then once you see the best stuff, people are going to start figuring out combos. And then I think maybe even drop to like 50%. I don't see it going below 50% though.
I'm going to say this right now. I think the first weekend, there will be 45% of theme teams make cut.
Okay. I think we can write that down, and we will see.
Yeah.
You said 45%?
Yeah. About 45%, yeah, give or take 5%. So between 40 and 50%.
Okay. You think that that will be unthemed
That'll be for cut.
make cut?
No, so 40 to 50% of the teams that make cut will be themed. So
Okay.
unthemed will be 60% of it. So yeah.
All right. So
How do you think it's that high?
That will be
Unthemed?
themed?
Absolutely. That will be unthemed.
That'll be
60%.
unthemed?
60%, yeah.
All right. So we're doing 45% of themed make cut.
Yep.
What
Would
are you
you
going,
say
Redmond?
this is a wager?
Yes, it is. I will wager a glizzy.
I'm going to say 80% are going to be themed teams that make cut week 1. The final week, I'm going to say 50%.
Ooh. Are you making 2 wagers or 1 wager?
2, I guess.
Okay, 2, we'll drop it. So theme will actually be the last week. Theme will actually drop another 10%. It'll be 35% last week.
So you're going minus 10%.
Yep.
All right. Pete, what are you going to say?
I feel like 80's too high week 1. But I feel like Miles is too low. I'll go 66%.
Will be themed.
Themed. First week.
Okay, that will make cut. All right, and then what about by last week?
40%.
40 will be themed. Okay. All right, I will remember those numbers. I've written them down, and we will see where we're at.
Now, could I interest either of you gentlemen in a bribe to adjust it so I can win this bet?
Well, we haven't even bet anything, but if you would like to try to bribe us to win nothing, absolutely.
Yep.
All right.
Did you want to go with anything or no?
No, I got to think about it now.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to bribe us with nothing? Ooh, that's tough.
He's going to bribe us with nothing for nothing. You drive a hard
yes.
bargain,
Well, listen.
Maps Peterson.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'm going to take that as you agreed. I'm just going to say that right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah, we need to decide on what happens to the winner, what the winner gets, you know?
Well, according to
They have to eat.
Pete, it's
They
nothing.
have to eat a pocket glizzy out of your pocket.
No hands.
Yes.
No hands.
No. Oh, that's perfect.
Pantsless pocket glizzies.
Okay, that's it. Yes.
All right, so.
Oh, that's me.
All right, here we go. All right, all three of us made bets. The loser has to eat a pocket glizzy out of the winner's pocket. No hands.
Okay, done.
At
Perfect.
Adepticon.
Yep.
And then what about the person that
Live.
did not?
He gets to film it. The
How
middle
about-
person gets to film it.
How about the person that came in second place that didn't win or lose has to hold the hands behind the back of the person eating the glizzy out of the pocket?
Perfect.
All right.
Yes. Yep.
I think we're now discouraging attendance from Adepticon based on this wager.
I don't
but
think so
sure.
at all.
I think encouraging.
That's
I think it's
driving it
encouraging
for
people.
sure.
Yeah.
I'd encourage anyone else to make this wager. Do you see how much more interesting everything just got with a simple wager? And you guys over at CCO were saying no wagering. You might want to rethink that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Next, he asks, Smash and Bash still a go? I think we're gonna. You think that's the biggest one?
Unless you go, I think Smash and Bash is still a go. You obviously have the Pulse Wave, but I mean, other than that, so if you look at that team with Blue Marvel, you're smashing and bashing with Red Widow.
Yeah, but there's still way more that you're going to be able to do. I think you're going to see a ton more TK and shooting tactics than in Modern for sure.
Oh yeah, it's nowhere near the level of Modern Smash and Bash. There's a Smash Bash and a little bit of pew pew.
And there's going to be a lot more placing too. It's harder to maneuver. Pulp just reminds me so much of playing Sealed, right? It's going to be slower.
Yeah.
You're going to have to think more about placing. So I don't really think it's going to be as bad as Smash and Play. You don't think it's slower?
I don't think it's slower.
Look at the one shots.
I hope not.
Completely slow down the game. I don't think it's gonna be slower. I think it's gonna be more placement heavy for sure. But I think Smash and Bash is still a go that you can win with Smash and Bash.
If we can find a slower version of Hero Clicks than Modern right now, where like you're just not doing anything for 2 to 3 turns.
So that's just slow because you're not scoring points, right? Or you're saying you can't attack me.
You're not doing anything.
But you're still, but like Miles yesterday, right? You did Halt Mutant on Juggernaut, and then you're right in our face. Yeah, nothing happened that next turn, but you were still right there, and you didn't care about it because it's just Smash and Bash. Go attack.
Because he's immune.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, I I still with Pulp that's where it's a little bit different with Sealed is because you have a lot more of a pool of characters, and I think Smash and Bash is a good way to go.
Well, we'll have to see that play out because I think it's going to be a lot slower to move up. You're going to inch up a lot more, and probably not even attack till turn 3. Remember, big maps are legal in this too. I don't know if it's. I can't see them getting more play than in regular Silver though.
No, I mean we'll have the certain player like play style for the barrier teams that becomes more toxic with Pulp. So I mean, yeah, there is an advent of that, for sure.
So yeah, I think it'll be a little bit slower, but. And then his last question: thoughts on this team? This
Loses to Anthro.
Is Anthro on this team?
Loses to Anthro.
No, but who's on it?
It's still loading for me. Is it loading for you?
Yeah, I got it. It has Groot. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Wakanda.
Do you want to read it? Because I'm not loading.
Yeah. So he has the Trove Groot, the War of the Realms Nova, who charges full speed if he doesn't have an action token. The Trove Drax that gives Empower cross map for everyone that has Guardians. Kazar, who has now Guardians because he has Wakanda. The War of the Realms Yondu. The Trove Cosmo. T'Challa Star-Lord that gives Wakanda Guardians. And then Shuri. This is Smash and Bash. You're sending Groot and Nova. If it's on a small map, it's it.
Listen, if you sit down across an Anthro, just flip the table and walk off. It's over, baby.
Yeah, because I mean, Groot's now hitting for 6 damage. 7 if you're gonna have him charge and carry a blocking, because you're gonna probably give him a vibranium weapon for +1 damage. He's gonna get the Empower and he's gonna have a equipment. Nova is gonna be hitting for 6 because he has Close Combat Expert. He has the Empower, and you can also give him a weapon. And you also have a nice little range as well with Yondu and T'Challa Star-Lord. And then Cosmo giving a Safeguard Outwit is once again great. Kazar moving him.
Yeah, I like this team, but this is not Smash and Bash just because you have Groot, Nova, and Drax. Kazar's not. So
Groot and Nova gets full map.
Yeah, they get full
so
map.
Kazar
that's going to give it potentially to Drax, I'm guessing. But then you
so you move him, and then that's pretty much your second TK because you're going to TK with Shuri, and then you're going to pretty much have Kazar do a TK, and then you have full map charge. Because now Groot's going to have 8 speed, but he's also going to have charge, but don't half speed if 3 or more friendly characters have the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword, which is there. And then you're going to have Nova that has charge full speed.
And then you think
that's Smash and Bash. Yeah.
I mean, it's going in there, but I don't think you're.
No, when I'm saying Smash and Bash is you just go. You're first, and they put you on a small map. You're just there. That's Smash and Bash. That's why I say it.
Yondu, Cosmo, T'Challa, Star-Lord, and Shuri. There's way too much support and range attack to say this is Smash and Bash. And Kazar.
Well, yes, there is a little bit of support, but Smash and Bash with Groot and Nova, they can just destroy stuff.
Less than half the points is close attackers that are going to attack.
Yeah, and the rest is support. So you're looking at the team that won Worlds that was where the attackers was less than half the points with Colossus and Ghost Rider, and the rest were support.
But Nova and Groot can get wherever they want. So there are hints of Smash and Bash. You have Nova that can fly through everything, and Groot is a giant. Drax could get held up a little bit, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to send Drax out there. I think you're pretty much using him just to.
Well, if you don't think that we're sending Drax out there, then really it's just Groot and Nova that go out there.
Yeah.
And then that means you're doing what? Then you have to get Yondu and T'Challa Star-Lord up there a lot quicker than you're shooting.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Smash and
No,
Bash.
it's still Smash and Bash.
All right, Pete, you got to be the person, the deciding factor. Tag it.
I think it's just enough smash, but a little less on the bash.
But it
But I
has
like
a
the
lot of
team.
pew. Yeah, I mean, it does have pew.
It does. There's a nice sprinkling of pew pew in there.
Well, sure, he's going to be giving people
I think this is,
weapons, right?
I
And
think
then you
this
have
is
the
a really,
power.
really good team.
Yeah.
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 You're giving Groot could be a 6 damage. And
Well, 7 because you can pick up an object,
yeah,
and then you have Nova's 6.
and
Or-
Nova 6. So there's
yeah, he's
you
6.
can hit really hard. And then they can't get
Yeah.
outwitted because Cosmo's going to be on the map. So I think there's a lot of thought put into the team. And I'm not always a big fan of keyword cheating, but this absolutely works.
Jolly Star-Lord is for real.
Yeah, what he adds to what he adds to, I think is well worth it.
Yeah.
Because Guardians has so much support that buffs each other, being able to bring, minions of
And so does Wakanda.
Thanos, Wakanda, and Ravagers. Yeah, just being able to buff everything. So I think it's well thought out. I like this team. I hope you play it. I hope we talk about it week 1. And you're one of the theme teams that makes cut.
Oh, absolutely. He'll be one of the 40%, 45%.
All right, going to Mark
66.
Bird. Hey guys, thanks for your exhaustive and I am exhausted coverage of all the events lately. Yep, I'm exhausted too, but absolutely. Pretty sad to see such a large volume of Beetlejuiceburg players out there. Thoughts on events now having 2 brackets, teams with main force juice and teams without main force juice. I'm not angry about the players, I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm all for that. Let the players play against themselves that hate fun together.
Yeah.
Just have a completely separate bracket.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Make him actually go to like another part. Like here you go. Here's the Beetlejuiceburg tournament. It's like 3 stores down.
Playing the parking lot.
Yeah. 3
Next to
stores
the
down is the
bathrooms.
Marshalls. I know. That's where you go. You go to Marshalls. Just sit in
Is that the
aisles.
new? Is that the 3 doors down cover band? 3 stores down.
Yes.
3 stores down.
I can't progress any further without addressing the royalty in the podcast. Maps Peterson, royal knower of maps. May your rule across the land and water of Monster Island be prosperous. May all follow the path to the lighthouse. Well, that's the only place to go on that map, so everyone will follow to the lighthouse. Pete, what do you want to say?
I would like to. All right, thank you. I would like to address Mark directly as a wonderful, wonderful supporter of this podcast, and just thank you for the support. I will do my best to make sure that this new position and this newfound, power does not go to my head. I will once again just make sure that the community is aware that all maps are great and amazing, despite the fact of some people in this podcast that don't like paper maps and hate the lighthouse.
Is he officially a squire, Mr. Mark Bird?
Why are you the way that you are?
I think we could do that. Yeah, I think Mork could be our first official squire.
Sure. Number 3. So Icy Regionals for a moment there had a very interesting take on a format being 300 points Silver Pulp. I personally was excited for that different field of play. In fact, I could see Pulp as a more formidable, accessible format if it had the following. So I didn't understand this part. Half the rotation Chosen's build total. Modern 150, Silver 200.
That's what it is. I think from what I'm reading is that he wants, if it had the following, so half the build is 200 silver.
Right. What
He's
is
talking about, I
this?
think, for 300 or 400. The 150 modern 200 silver is. Right? Is that for 300 or 400?
That's what I don't understand. Is he saying that he wants 200 points of a 300 point silver game? But then why would modern be 150?
Yeah.
Or is he saying that he would want 150 in 300 points? I was just confused by that one. The next one I like, though. It said all teams to have a minimum of 3 figures. It makes those potentials OMA tent poles far less oppressive. I think that one's not bad. But I think you still
Well, that's already it.
can play those 200-point
So you
figures
look-
and then less points, right?
Well, now you have 200 points to get 2 figures. So that's I'm not sure. We won't ever really see of the I don't think we're ever going to see a pulp 400-point piece to really have less than 3 figures on a build.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's way
even
too easy to
even
throw
in
small
regular
stuff
silver,
in there.
yeah, even regular silver, I don't know that we've seen a team with less than 3 figures.
No, maybe Iconics Magneto might be the closest thing, but he even has
But even
support.
then,
He's
though,
295.
yeah,
So
yeah. I would say I just don't think that we have any of those tent poles that are like that with the 400 points or even the 300, because even in pulp we've had those 200-point pieces. You get the 3 figures easy because you have 100 points to build with still. So I do say that teams probably will have a minimum of 3.
I think the best thing, that's why I think the best thing is really just to leave the 200-point pieces out of it or not be allowed to play things above the 150 like we are doing. But we'll see how that plays out at cliX Mania at Adepticon. The idea of this format is to be more new player friendly, but we all know there is a pretty rough meta that sits in the pulp settings. I'm interested to see what does come out of our Australian Icy Regional here in Melbourne, but I do wonder if pulp is a format is going to reduce the expected players. Is this a general concern amongst other hosts? Story of my life to take a hit and be out of pocket on a prize kit for an event, but it's always ideal to at least get close to cost of a kit in entry fees received. That's, I think, one of my biggest, if not my biggest worry too, is that, it's not going to drive the traffic that it would if it was modern or silver. But there's players being vocal about having pulp represented, so hopefully they show up to show that they will support those events, because I know there's people that will not be going to these events, even with the brand new LE that you can get only from attending, and you're guaranteed to get it too, right? You don't have to top 8 or anything like that. People are still not going to travel to the event.
Yeah.
And then number 4, really loving Ollie's segment. Not sure if that directly came from my suggestion during the survey. He's a boy after my own heart, loving damage and a big supporter of Power Gem. Yeah, I've been wanting to find a way to get him on more, so your suggestion was great, and I kind of just ran with it. But he's been excited to do it ever since we started it, so thanks for getting that idea out there. Then we have Stephen Clark. What is your favorite figure in Silver Pulp? Mine is Arkillo. He is so strong. That, I would say right now, is probably mine too. He is on my team. So I had a ton of good games with him since he's been out. I won one of our monthly games with him. Pete, do you remember Arkillo smashing through everyone?
I do. It was a great run by you. And, you took the month on a really kind of a back and forth fight at the end. Was that the month that Ali actually scored 0 points and finished second?
That was, yeah. He was White Lanterns. I was Sinestro Corps. That was the named month.
Yeah. It was quite the fight at the end, too. Like, just trading blows back and forth.
It was, yeah.
So,
but yeah, he won me one of my 2 back-to-back wins. So Arkillo is one of my favorites for sure. I even have one of them on my dashboard in my Jeep. So I am building with him, and he's going to be on my first team for the big pulp events. Miles, what's yours?
Do you like Primus?
Primus. Yeah, that's it. It's that simple.
Are you going full theme brute?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna go full theme, but I know I'm gonna mostly have Brood on there for sure. I think the Wrecking Crew is interesting and just so happens to have Brood as well. So,
okay. Pete, do you have a favorite pulp figure yet?
I do. It's a Manifold from the slop. Either at 75 or 30, the 027. He's just phenomenal, and it's great to play him on. It's a lot of keywords that I like. Avengers or Wakanda.
He's awesome at full.
So, yeah, he's awesome. He's honestly one of my favorite pieces to play. He just does so much. So it's nice to be able to look at him again.
And that was a piece that I actually did not pull, even with all the events that we played in. And I think you pulled, like, what, 5 of him?
Oh, it's ridiculous. Every pack he fell out of. So I got a ton of time playing him. So yeah, he's amazing.
Then we have McConnell Lamar. Hey, gents, thanks for great coverage of states. I definitely appreciate the in-depth look into the top cut teams. No problem, McConnell, there. But I am definitely ready to move on now. Number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's time. Assuming Silver Pulp takes off, which I hope it does, we'll have 300 Modern, 400 Silver, and 400 Silver Pulp as what will likely be more frequently ran formats. Team Sealed and others will likely be ran for larger events. How do you feel about those being the main formats? Do you want more? I think that sounds pretty good to me for right now. I just hope that Pulp gets taken care of and it's not forgotten. So if it's not addressed after these first few events and it's just kind of like that bastard child that is a side event and never gets watch lists or ban lists or, you know, that potential restricted list, I think it's going to fall by the wayside pretty quick. So it really needs, now that it's getting like put out there for people to play, it needs to be taken care of.
Absolutely agree with that.
I like more formats than less, and I think that's you hit it right on the head. If they're gonna have us, if they're gonna support the format and they're going to go through and make the appropriate rules changes and balancing, I think it'll be fine. But if they don't, and it kind of like Pulp disappeared basically for like what, a year,
Yeah.
and then showed back up at Worlds.
Well, it
Yeah.
was at 2024 Worlds, and then there were no official events all the way through 2025 Worlds, and this is the first time that we're actually getting official Pulp events. Oh, I guess there was a side event at Worlds, right? But it was way less of a big deal.
Right.
You know what?
And
It was not way less of a big deal. All right? Not at all.
Dude, I legit forgot that it was at Worlds this last year, and you won it.
Yeah, of course. You know why you forgot about it? Because you didn't win it.
Because it's a terrible format when it's just modern. So I'm really hoping the silver part.
Whatever.
It you know it was terrible.
Good format, terrible format. Oh, absolutely was. But that's not going to take away from my win.
Sure. You were
Right?
the best at the worst
20
format.
Boom. That's all I want to know. You know, the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
I'm quoting that. I'm saving that right there.
What team archetypes do you think we will see a lot of in Silver Pulp? I think we see Mystics TA teams will be big, Valken drop-off teams, and is there a lot of die replacement right now? You have Spiderling still.
Impossible Man or Boy, whatever his name is.
What is that
Possible Kid.
Adolf guy?
Which one?
Isn't his name Adolf?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
Adolf
Adolf
Impossible.
Impossible.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, is that who you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I don't think he had Pulse Wave and like saw through characters or something, right?
Just Pulse Wave and Power. If there's no D6 on this card, roll a D6 and place it on this card. When a character within range and line of fire rolls an attack roll, you may remove the D6 from this card and replace a die in the roll. But he's tiny.
He's
so it's
yeah, he's
easy
tiny,
to-
so you carry him around.
I don't know if he'll see too much play. He doesn't see through characters.
No.
No, but he's fantastic for in Cosmic.
No, you're going to
It's
see
some-
the die replacements are going to be spiraling because
Yeah.
you choose the result at the beginning of the game.
Right.
Also Cosmic.
I think she should definitely go.
Yes.
What do you guys think about archetypes, though?
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of the slow playing slog barrier teams. I don't want to admit it, but I know it's going to happen.
I guess I'm just being optimistic, but I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't want to be right, for the record. So
Well,
I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Good thing that you usually are, so.
It's true. This is true.
Pete, do you have an archetype?
I think you're going to see the drop off pulse wave soldier teams with Blue Marvel and Falcon. I think you're going to see tent poles, not at 200-point problematic tent poles, but not at Adepticon because you can't play them. And I think you'll see those type of teams, and I think you're going to. I agree. I think there's going to be a lot of barrier, like more barrier than we've seen in a long time.
Yeah. Alec Muser demands go over Rebirth. Billy Batson.
Well, I did. I talked about one of the best. Beast Boy.
Yeah. And we'll get to Rebirth in another episode. Did you guys know that Rebirth is actually Alec's favorite set? Not even joking. How wild is that?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is one of the bottom sets. I know, right? That is easily one of the bottom sets since we've been playing.
No, but seriously, like Alec, can he write in and give us why that's his favorite set? I'm really interested in knowing. I'm not even being funny. Like there were pieces out of it that were great, but like one of your favorite sets, really?
Like 2, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out and see what his connection is with Rebirth. Then we have Joe Ruffing. What would you think if HeroClix were to adopt Pokemon's approach to formats for competitive play instead of pulp and or retirement? They run formats almost entirely off of usage statistics, overused, underused, never used, etc. Overused would be equivalent to standard modern age, with underused being anything under a certain usage percentage, in overused repeat down the tiers. I did not totally understand that. We did have, who was it? I think it was Sable Win that commented on it also. And he said, should note that this isn't what Pokemon does. It's what a popular grassroots community does for a format that doesn't have impact on competitive play. So I think grassroots is a move that Bulbasaur knows.
Yes. Yeah, but only when he evolves to Ivysaur.
Oh, okay. You can't learn it unless he's evolved?
Yeah, but the newer one, I think it's Bayleaf that learns it level 1.
Oh, it's his basic attack, probably.
Yeah.
Now I got lost. Yeah, I didn't totally understand the way it would work with HeroClix, though. I think that you can use some of that info to help form like restricted lists and ban lists, but we're in such a small community. Even just adding this pulp format spreads more things thinner, so I don't know if it needs to be any more complicated.
Yeah, I almost feel like the totality of the HeroClix player base is just a local event for Pokemon.
Yeah, that's not too far off.
I just think that anything that
a little
makes
bit
pro
hyper.
play have to program HC units to do one more thing, so that some dumbass like me can't misbuild the team.
And you know that he's just angry under his breath as he does it. He's not heading. This is free, there nothing makes people happy. Yes. Oh, here's update 963 for the week. Oh, let's see what else they message. Hey, Clay, it would be really cool. You know what would be really cool? I'm going to delete your message. Sorry, didn't get your email.
Then we have Michael Donick. Since we know Venom and Battle for Gotham are the next 2 main sets, what are you guys thinking, hoping for the end of year sets? Maybe like a Doom Fantastic Four set, with the Fantastic Four movie coming out last year, and we have the start of the Doomsday story this year. We haven't had a Fantastic Four set in quite a while, so we're kind of due for that.
We also haven't had a Spider-Man set this year. I guess Venom will be considered Spider-Man, but you know what? They're going to use that as an example. Say, no, we need another Spider-Man set, and we're going to get another animated set for Spider-Man the Animated Series.
That would be good. I would love a full set that was not Marvel or DC. That would probably be the coolest thing to me, though. Just something extremely different.
Hanna-Barbera. Just give me Hanna-Barbera.
I don't know about that one.
All right, what about 80s sitcoms? We can get Golden Girls, be great. Make theme teams mattered, where you can do a Golden Girls theme team.
Sitcoms. There's
Yeah.
plenty of cartoon properties that we could get.
No, Golden Girls, and they
Oh
can
my
theme with
God.
Nort.
No one's ever doing that.
That-
What
They
was
can
that?
be, you can be Blanche's boyfriend.
Nope. What was that crossover with the Avengers and the X-Men and the Eternals? And we could get like a Masters of Time style set with the Celestials. That could be neat.
An amalgam set, honestly, would be sweet. Let's just
That would be cool.
Marvel
Yeah,
and
that would
DC
be cool.
play good together. and
What was
that's
that
what we get at
crossover
the end
though
of the year.
with Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals? What was that called?
I have no idea.
Nothing.
X-Men.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, Pete, why don't you tell me what you want to see for a set?
I'm still thinking about playing Blanche on all my theme teams from
Right.
Golden Girls. So
We got Dorothy.
dude, Dorothy would be meta.
Smash
called-
and bash, baby.
It's called Judgment Day.
Oh.
That's right.
You guys are terrible. All right.
I like the Amaglam idea. That's really cool. Do you think they could actually ever do that? I doubt they could ever actually pull that off. But
Well,
that'd be
we
cool
would
if they
be
could.
in
tricky.
the last year we just got like Deadpool Batman as a comic, and they brought back the Amalgam stuff last year too, didn't
Made
they?
new ones.
They made new
Yeah,
ones.
there's a
Yeah.
Wolverine and Lobo.
If there was a time where they would be willing to do that, I feel like it would be now.
I just want Lobo the Duck.
Did they ever make toys for that, or has it always just been literature?
It's always been literature because they wouldn't they'd have to like do split profits and everything. Yeah, it was only just the comics.
Okay, so maybe there's
Right, 'cause
like a
there's,
licensing thing with like action figures versus comics.
Well, yeah, because it's like who owns it? Yeah, because it's like who owns the character? Because they both own the character. But I think like I said, I think now is the perfect time. I mean, they've already acknowledged that they've been doing it wrong, and the mangas are completely outselling. What the average manga outsells the entire comic book industry in a year, which is insane to hear.
Like mangoes do?
Manga, yeah, they were. You can do mangoes, yeah.
Do they get sold by the bushel?
Yes, I think so. And I was hoping that you would get the William Regal reference, and clearly you didn't.
What did you say? That was a William Regal reference?
You manga?
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of William Regal, we have William Desrochers. If you were casting a movie of your favorite comic book team, who would you cast? They can be actors from whenever you want. I will give an example. Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, John Hamm, Susan Storm, January Jones, Johnny Storm, Paul Walker, Ben Grimm, Ron Perlman, and Dr. Doom, Anthony Hopkins. For me, it's just Channing Tatum as Gambit. Full Gambit movie.
Channing Tatum?
Channing Tatum.
Tanning?
Channing Tatum.
I just see him he's just tanning.
Tanning Tatum.
It's Channing Tatum. Yeah.
We were supposed to get that movie 15 years ago, and I need it after seeing him in Deadpool and Wolverine.
This is interesting for me.
I have a feeling it's going to be interesting for all of us real soon here, Miles.
It's amazing. So this is I always talked about like how it would have been amazing to like get the MCU in the 70s, and this is before the MCU even started. So it's gonna start with like the lesser fit characters. So Shang-Chi is gonna be played by Bruce Lee. And then we're gonna have Jim Brown, the great Jim Brown. He's gonna be playing Power Man, aka Luke Cage with tiara and everything. We're gonna have Clint Eastwood as Logan. I think he would make a great Wolverine. And we're gonna have Iron Fist, because Iron Fist needs to be there if we're gonna have the Heroes for Hire, and he's gonna be played by Chuck Norris, and that's where I'm gonna start my movies with those four. It's gonna be like a Defenders, Heroes for Hire.
Okay. What about Danny DeVito as Wolverine?
Well, Danny DeVito would be too young. I think he would probably. I mean, I know you're all about Channing Tatum, but I think he would make an amazing young Gambit in the 70s.
Yeah. Okay. Pete,
Have you
have
seen Danny DeVito in
No.
the 70s?
We're gonna go to Pete. Pete, what do you got?
I Man, this is a hard question, honestly. I really feel like this is one I want to actually like answer well, but I'm still laughing at Danny DeVito.
Ooh, he could be Mojo.
He could be a baby Mojo. Mojo in the teen years or something before he gets big.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's his rise to
Yeah.
fame before he takes over the
Yeah.
universe and names it Mojoverse. That'd
Yeah.
be a good movie.
I think so. Yeah, with Chuck Norris and Jim Brown and them going at it. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Chuck Norris and Jim Brown. That's
Going
that's
at
Power
it.
Man and Iron Fist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd want a long shot movie.
Who would
Now
you
that we've
cast?
talked about Mojo and Danny DeVito, like I'm on board with this.
All right, there's a good crossover.
All right, I'm
there.
with
I'm
you with
trying to
long shot. Okay, who would you have in the 80s as long shot? Because I have a visual of who I think would make a great long shot.
I'm looking at it and I'm thinking from today I would put Orange Cassidy in the role. Wouldn't
That'd be
he be a
perfect.
great long shot? Yeah.
I was thinking 80s David Bowie.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That's your best long shot ever is David Bowie. 100%.
It'd be so good. Who would you cast as long shot?
I don't know.
Owen Wilson would be good too.
Oh,
Actually.
all right. I'm going Owen Wilson. Actually, I will absolutely take your answer. That is a great long shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just want to see Owen Wilson with a mullet.
Do you think that Shatterstar could
Owen
be played
Wilson-
by Ben Stiller then?
Oh, you're telling me you wouldn't watch that movie?
I would
That'd be
absolutely
great.
watch that movie. And Danny DeVito was Mojo.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think yes.
That's classic already.
Or John Leguizamo as Mojo, because he did great as clown. in
John
Fast and
Leguizamo
He did.
Mojo.
Yeah, just put him in a fat suit. Make him look like the guy from Blade.
Oh, what was her name? Like Rose or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a girl.
Right? What was the name? Was it Rose or something
Oh.
like that? Now that's going to
I
bother
think
me.
it was, yeah. Yeah. I need to see who the let's Google it. Fat Vampire Blade. The Pearl.
Pearl. Okay.
It's a boy. He was portrayed by Eric Edwards. Pearl is extremely obese and speaks in a high-pitched voice. Yeah, that's
It always made me uncomfortable, that scene. He's just burning her, or
Yes.
burning him with the
Yeah.
UV light.
yeah. He moved. It's like, really?
All right. When playing in a HeroClix event, when do you feel you usually play your best? Is it early when your brain is most fresh, at the end when you have multiple games under your belt, or somewhere in between? It's definitely rounds 2 through 4. Round 1 is usually more like a warm-up, I would say. Still not 100% there. And then 5 and beyond is like a steady decline in mental focus, I would say.
Yeah, I play my best the first 4 rounds. 5
Even
rounds.
round 1?
Yeah, even round 1. Yeah.
Okay.
I had to change because it used to be tank the first 2 games and sneak in to cut, and that just strategy just doesn't work anymore. So I've had to change it up.
Pete, I'm looking forward to your answer here.
I pretty much suck start to finish. So the first round, like I have no idea what my team's doing because I can't even remember, and I re-panic built it the night before, so I'm trying to figure it out. Round 2, I normally have a reasonable game, but that's when my dice start crapping out on me. Round 3, it goes one of 2 ways: either I pull out a win, or my opponent looks at me and apologizes for my dice. And by that point, I can pretty much tell you my day's all downhill from there.
All right. That's what I expected. And C, legally required less wrestling question. Which wrestler would you most want to do the Super Bowl halftime show? Jericho could probably rock the halftime show, right? He's got his own metal band, Fozzy.
All right. So it's a little known fact that it's all lip synced, just because it's easier that way for the NFL. So, with that being said, I would like Jeff Jarrett or Rhythm and Blues, Honky Tonk Man, and Greg Valentine.
Okay. Pete?
I want to hear
You guys are both wrong.
My Baby
You're
Tonight.
both wrong. It is the Road Dog, Jesse James.
Ooh.
Well, that
Who
was
actually
with.
can sing.
That didn't even cross
Yeah,
my mind.
he sang.
I like that better
So
than Miles
Jeff
Santana.
Jarrett. That's the same answer.
I don't want to listen
Right,
to
that's who
it's
was
not my
singing. He
baby
was the
tonight.
roadie singing.
I don't want to see
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
I don't want
He
to see
was-
Jeff
He
Jarrett
was
or Honky Tonk Man.
Jeff Jarrett. That's Jeff Jarrett pretended to sing, and it was really his roadie. And then Jeff Jarrett's like, you know what? You want me to feud with him? I'm quitting for WCW. And he's like, hey, Jesse James, come with me to get you a job. And he's like, sorry, they're not going to hire you. So, yeah, Jeff Jarrett hurt him.
Okay. That doesn't change the fact
And
that
he
I'd rather
became the
hear
greatest
him.
wrestler in the world.
I'd rather hear him.
Well, that's who you would hear. That's the entire thing, is because Jeff Jarrett lip syncs. So you would be hearing Jesse James.
Great.
Ooh, what about K Quick and Jesse James getting rowdy?
There you go. I miss them.
I know.
All right, that was it for that. JM DeJulio, thoughts on Pulp having a theme requirement? So I love theme, but Pulp is already going to be super restricted, just limiting the CURs and what's playable, because there's plenty of stuff that's not going to be. So I think theme Pulp is just going to narrow the field down too much.
Yeah, I do like theme as well, and I would like that, but when you look at it, there's certain keywords that just would be getting overplayed, and so I'm trying to wonder how there would be a middle ground. I'm just not sure it's possible, even in Silver Bulb.
That's where you get the restricted list to make things a little bit better. I think that's what he really wants, right? Is he's looking for, so you can't play what it basically runs Pulp every year is what he wants, which is what most of us want. But the problem with that is that we just made it modern. We made it silver from modern to open it up and make it more interesting. But I think that making it themed just automatically closes it. And now you're only going to see like the best team or two. It's like going to be Avengers versus Mystical probably, right?
Yeah, it could be. I like theme. I would just like to see theme supported in general.
I would love to see theme.
You can have one-off events where you have a theme Silver Pulp where people have to play that more restricted stuff. I don't think it needs to be a constant thing, but I think theme needs to be supported way more.
Theme just restricts you more. So when you take Pulp, which is restricting, and then you make it theme, it's restricting it more, and I think it's just going to get closed off too fast.
Right. I don't want a circuit like that, but an event at one of the bigger events, these are things that you could try to see if people like it or not.
I could probably do 3 games at a local night, and that's about it. Because keep in mind, you're probably playing the same team over and over again.
Well, the cool thing about 3 games is that if you come to Oregon, you can have a nice turnout and still only play 3 games and then make cut.
That's true. You can go 1 and 2 and make cut.
That's right.
All right, last we have Lou Minotti. Ryan, how do you feel about the reunification of the Great Trace Glizzies? Is Milwaukee able to handle that much glizziness? I think you guys should have a glizzy off and see whose throat can take down more glizzies.
Well, I won.
I know, but I would like to see the I would like to see the glizzy off.
Okay, let's do it. I'm down.
The most impressive thing about Miles' win is it wasn't just overall number of glizzies, it was number of glizzies at the same time.
23.
Like at the same time, not back to back, at the same time.
Yeah, because I told them Michael Jordan's my favorite basketball player, and they said prove it. So I shoved 23 glizzies in my mouth at the same time.
That's a weird way to prove that 23 is your favorite number.
If you've ever seen a large snake number. Eat, it's the same thing.
Yeah, 23 isn't my favorite number. Michael Jordan's my favorite basketball player. That's how I proved it.
That's an interesting way to prove that Michael Jordan is your favorite basketball player.
It's I don't know. He's the basketball goat, and I'm the throat goat.
Yeah.
Okay.
On that note,
Can't.
I'm happy to see you too, Lou.
Yep. Can't wait to see you guys. Same. Super excited for cliX Mania. And then Lou also has a message for everyone. Don't be dumb. Go to cliX Mania. All right. Final thoughts.
If the King of New York.
Oh, what?
No, that's gonna be my final thought. Now you're fine. Nice
Okay.
segue, Miles. Go ahead.
Final thoughts.
I'm gonna try and make it 24 this year at Adepticon.
Breaking that record, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
for Kobe. For Kobe.
Pete.
Good reference. My final thought is this: if the King of New Orleans, Lou Minotti, says don't be dumb, go to cliX Mania, then you should do what the King wants, and you should come to Milwaukee at the Baird Center and participate in Adepticon, sponsored by D Generation cliX Mania 2026, baby.
King Lou versus
Great
King
plug.
Brian. That will be a great matchup.
Ooh, that's got to get streamed if that happens. The King off?
Yeah.
The battle for the kingdom?
Mhm.
There's a lot of ways we can go with that.
We got a lot of personalities
And
coming.
Then we get 2 queens. We can do the queen off. And then
What
2
about if
jacks.
we get some
Yeah, we do have some personalities coming. That's going to be a fun week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We got a ton of events coming up here. So I'll leave with that, ramping up with some icy regionals. Then we have Champion cliX Open and Adepticon all coming up here for cliX Mania. So there are a ton of things in the pipeline here. And remember,
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
Click it!
Cause I'm solar! La 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 la, I'm solar!
What's the deal with the parrot?
That's an eagle. It's a bald eagle. It's the symbol of America. Are you telling me you don't recognize what kind of bird that is?
Okay, you obviously have not read my dossier. I have bird blindness.
Bird blindness?
I can't tell the difference between one type of bird and another.
Okay, but a duck and an eagle are totally different sizes.
Yeah, well, they look the same size to me, man.
What about like a hummingbird?
Tiny bird, incredibly fast wings, hovers.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I only know about that because I read it. Yeah. To me, they look and move just like any other bird.
Wow.
Bird blindness. It's my sole weakness.